protect the Hela? Interesting.
That's for energy. 100% calling it right now. Go to his screen observers. On the other side for Shroud-X, Uber, what do we want to protect?
Okay, this team has tried to protect like the Rocket Raccoon combinations in the past. Also, like keeping the Loki is fair enough. I think that Shroud-X, obviously, we know just how powerful that combination can be. The Adam Warlock ban here is important. This is also going to make that Star-Lord a little bit of a harder sell because you just don't get brought back to life easily because of that team up. But it's still viable. You can definitely still play it. Again, like
damn, they banned Ibs Groot.
The Hela and Loki combination.
Flyquest is scared.
Hela can revive Loki on those final.
Flyquest is scared. The tree org, the literal tree org. They have a leaf as their symbol. They banned their own Groot. They're scared of our Groot. God damn, that feels good. Royal Palace is being removed next week, and this is the map that we start off this series. It's literally being removed next week. All good.
These heroes is, right? Like Loki can individually make so many plays, such a high skill ceiling strategist, right? Like just so many opportunities to outplay or, pump massive heals, do tons of damage. The flexibility of that copying ultimate is always nice to have. And also without the Namor, I mean, it feels like Hela is a must pick here. And
this map sucks.
In some of these more wide open maps. And Light right now is hovering the Black Panther.
Oh, they're doing the Venom rocket stuff, man.
Crazy things in Marvel Rivals. I'm not too skeptical of this. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously feels a dive shell quite effectively, right? Providing that he's continually like able to attach the vibranium marks, he can really run straight through you. It does require a little bit of setup here. It can be hard to pull off, and you do need, I feel like, the Venom to go with you sometimes, but Flyquest, all right, Light, do you have the stream on right now, bro? Okay, Bo, it's time. Yeah, it's the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I'm very happy to see this. There's nothing else to really combine with this in the dive sense, but you see Light immediately looking to wrap around.
Instantly dove in, and with the Venom combo, the Spider-Man's a huge threat. They're just barely able to keep Vision alive, though critical that first dive doesn't
Come on, Doomed, I hope you're awake.
Wait,
this isn't Doomed, it's Vision. But we'll watch Doomed. I'm so used to Doomed playing Hela,
Of course, yeah,
but Vision doesn't now. But
between Spider-Man and Venom, which is pretty big for Spider-Man, especially having that constant.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Pressure coming down here, of course.
Okay, Doomed isn't awake. He's not awake. I can tell. I can tell Doomed isn't awake. I can tell. I could just tell.
For the Winter Soldier, giving that
he needs one map. He needs one map. Doomed needs one map.
And the rest of Flyquest, I mean, they're kind of just waiting for the dive to work, but they have no way to break through this double Vanguard setup until they find the pick. Rocket isolated though, and hold on, that's two strategists going down.
Help! Somebody help him!
Flyquest. This is what dive needs to create that player advantage. Spider-Man finds another. Now they're sweeping over the point. It's a full retreat for Shroud-X.
Yeah, Light just killed Fiddle twice in quick succession. Obviously, they were brought back into the fight by that BRB 3D printed into reality, and Light was ready to deal with them straight away. And it's a rare thing we just saw. Both strategists die at the start of the fight, and all of a sudden, that incredible, healing throughput that Marvel Rivals is mostly known for.
It's my favorite map. Well, they're removing it, so it's gone. This map is getting deleted.
Their double shield comp.
It's a lot of pressure on Impunity to have the perfect bubbles on Magneto. You need to be saving those supports, turning around the dives. But now Flyquest have a few ultimates online, and their dive can become exceptionally more potent.
Where's Impunity at?
Oh, no! Oh, the pain.
Okay, in fairness, didn't this happen to 100 Thieves and favorite Shroud-X last time around?
That's true. That did happen.
The karmic return here as they're trying to get Impunity back into the server. Big pull in by Light onto Doctor Strange, but I think Shroud-X I think the best thing they can do is just hold on to ultimates and try to get the reconnect. 5v6ing so incredibly difficult here.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously try and buy a bit of time for Impunity to get back into the fray here. Okay, well, spectacular spin now available here for Light. You notice that abduction from Get Over Here, pretty bloody powerful, and Doomed is brought down. That's Light able to move in there with that team up ability.
He's back, he's back.
Damage. That suit expulsion looks very odd. Wow, when Spider-Man goes in with that. Shroud-X now get Impunity back. He's returned to the server.
Kurova mods.
To a Meteor M.
Are you looking for my Valheim mods?
For Shroud-X, this is the spot they're looking to get Dove. Venom already in, taking a lot of aggression. Meteor M protecting people for now, looking for a one-shot, can't get the connection.
Kurova, if you want my Valheim mods, I could literally send you a file and you'll just instantly have them.
And always
great kills.
Shroud-X, of course, are happy to use kind of all of their ultimates here in order to try and get the point back. It's a big investment, but it has to be made.
Doesn't even matter if we DC, we're back.
The only ultimate that they go without using, and it is a very costly flip, but at least gets them in a position they can start to build the next round of them and look for some early picks. But that's absolutely what Flyquest's comp is a little better at doing.
Yeah, it's a pretty massive win because, yes, you know, it's only the Doctor Strange ult and the Winter Soldier ult, but, you know, with no defensives here from Flyquest, it's going to be very difficult to not give up any resets. And they don't really have a great tool to push away that Doctor Strange. Dongmin could make a huge play here.
Yeah, how much can you do about this Kraken impact here from Doomed? It's going to be a little bit difficult to
Big
Dongmin,
Dongmin, big.
That is absolute filth. At least 3 players, maybe
My
4
60
caught by
FPS
that.
goat.
And behind that, Shroud-X can now develop their strategist ultimates yet again. A successful one-sided fight in which they get a lot of healing ult charge. Gets them halfway.
Yeah, Flyquest, at least on the walk-up, they should be able to farm this Raccoon ult. Maybe that's enough of an opening to get them in, but they don't have a true defensive, right? That's the risk of running Rocket Raccoon is it's not a defensive ult. It's an aggressive ult on the strategist, one of the few. And so we'll see if that ends up paying off for them. Aggression from the dive, looking to take some of the attention off the front line. But these double Vanguards for Shroud-X are really scary, really difficult to deal with.
That was a really nice freeze that came in there from Cooper on towards Vision, but he's able to use the Crow form to get away. Spark Chief hopefully
We have decent ults here, actually.
They'll force the hell out of that sight lane now and force Shroud-X to play in the choke mostly.
And I think we won.
From impunity. Good pressure. Cooper does get flattened. Light's able to find one. Gaskin's going to be returned to the fray, but Shroud-X here.
Nice hook.
After having to spend so many of their ultimates to get in control of the point, now on the precipice of taking the round away. Spark Chief goes.
He tried to ult. He died in his ult, the Venom. Well done, well done, well done.
Gaskin so low. Shroud-X are going to take away Royal Palace.
Yeah, the dive doesn't come to fruition.
Why are we watching this when we could watch the Season 2 announcement again? Bro, let me just, hold on. Let me just, real quick. Wrong one.
That's White Queen.
All right, we're good.
Apes available for the comp, and then you've always got Doomed on the Winter Soldier, dropping 11k that round. A lot of that is on the Venom, just like grinding out the Venom, forcing him out of the fight very, very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, again, you have that nasty upfront damage, and it's pretty tough for Venom because Winter Soldier, as much as he has good damage output, has 2 forms of crowd control to employ. Technically 3, but
let's go, Dogman.
Up with the dash, but also the bionic arm. It's really difficult for someone like Venom to deal with that amount of CC, and it's
Gasklin with the best skin in the game. Fuck yeah.
The rest of what Shroud-X's comp are able to do, like freeze you up, of course, with the Lunar Snow. There's so much to work with there.
Yeah, this map may be a little bit more open for dives. Nuck really about to play Scarlet Witch?
I wish. I mean, maybe to team up for impunity. Give him a sword, baby.
We might see Scarlet Witch next season. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Probably still ass.
Goes Scarlet Witch to activate the Magneto team up. He cast it, and then he swaps off the Witch because they're already into the fight with the Strange Portal, and he's able to get there.
Because that Magneto sword form actually lasts for like a pretty unbelievable amount of time. That metallic fusion. It's like 8 seconds or something absurd like that. There's no direct timer on there.
Oh,
the range is actually
what a
kind of
lucky
crazy.
kill
So
from
I like the
Vision.
idea.
Holy.
However, energy going to go down. Vision now causing some problems here. And you'll note that there's, of course, a Goddess of Death available for them right now.
Vision, lock in, Vision, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in right now. Lock in right now.
Fidel's out of the fight there. That's rough. Light brings them down, but Fidel can return here.
He's so low to the ground.
Big damage here, bringing down from the hell, but they're able to focus fire through that Goddess of Death incredibly quickly. Dongmin waiting out some of these support ultimates, would love to find a connection.
Guys?
Not much to write up home about here, and Flyquest are running circles around Shroud-X, who are getting wiped off the map. It's going to be an easy.
Guys, we looked good map 1. What just happened?
All
good.
In terms of the ultimate bank, but they're going to be feeling pretty good about this.
It's okay, this map sucks. It's getting removed. This map is getting removed in Season 2. In 1 week, this map is gone. We're all going to be happy about that, so it's fine.
Light was able to go in and actually take the Lunar Snow out. And I think if there are consistent picks here from this Venom Spider-Man combination, it's going to be hard for Shroud-X to leverage any ult advantage that they can build later in the round.
Flyquest want this dive to be explosive. Here's the Sia coming out, diving into the backline with the Venom, but very deep here around the corner. The focus fire comes right back. Meteor M denies any follow-up from the backline, and Shroud-X easily deals with that dive, charging forward onto point with the player advantage. They would love to capitalize and get a flip here.
Flyquest can't stall this out now without any of those key strategist ultimates, so they likely are just going to give this ground up eventually at the cost of Gasklin here. They're going to be brought down, potentially return to the fight here with a BRB, and they are.
Doomed isn't even fully awake yet, which is dangerous. It's dangerous for the enemy team. He's not even fully awake, bro, I'm telling you.
They've got time to reset. No ultimates on the field just yet, so both teams looking to take a bit of a poke trade, but I think Shroud-X, they love that situation. It's more difficult, I think, for a Flyquest to take these extended fights to get open into the map. Maybe dancing around, trying to pressure point could help them.
Oh,
Nice find though by Light though. Getting the BRB down before the fight means any pick he does find will be permanent.
Yeah, and now again, he's in a pretty commanding position. No one is looking at Light right now. I think
Light, lock in. What the
but Light
fuck?
has other ideas. In fact, seems to prefer to double back right now. You notice there is a little web on the Hela. Light obviously able to track them. Also a little hidden passive, of course. Spidey senses will give some of this close.
There we go. He's got a little bit of something.
In we go. Looking at a pressure down.
Wait, he's actually really good at this character. What the fuck? That was so hard to do what he just did.
Able to get good damage, but Fidel survives and builds that ultimate.
And every failed dive is just more opportunity for Vision.
Come on,
here,
Vision,
just
lock in.
putting that
Oh,
work
he killed him
unmatched
through
on the
it.
Hela. Now Doom finds the first elimination onto Energy. Looking for more on the reset. The support is almost over. Getting a very late grab here. Magneto in big trouble.
This is pretty scary now. Cosmic Yarn Amplifier is active. Vision goes upstairs here before it got us to death, but the sidelines aren't actually that good. They're trying to pressure Cooper
Aiming for the wrong people. Aiming for the wrong people. Yeah, just kill their tanks, bro. He was aiming for the wrong people.
Are still going to be favored here, or at least in an even number situation.
Good bob, Imp.
Spectacular spin being used here, but great bulwark applied to Vision, allow him to stave off most of that Spider-Man damage. And an Eye of Agamotto from Dongmin catches on to 2. The mouse.
Oh yeah, it's my 60 FPS goat. Oh, now he's got like 30. Now he's got 30, bro. There's a portal.
He's out of the game for 30+ seconds. They bring him back. They win the round.
There's a portal, bro. He's not.
Stay alive in this first map. This Shroud-X team showing that last week was no fluke.
And Dogman is just holding the door here.
Oh man, it's just textbook for the boys.
The point is just immediately.
Oh my God, it's too easy for him.
Shroud-X brings to bear. This is going to be map 1 going their way. Strange portal down. Just rocket desperation, stalling it out.
It's crazy. They're not even awake yet.
Hold on.
I'm telling you.
Opportunity to stall a little bit more, but feels impossible. And this is just a beautiful counter dive from Shroud-X. Flyquest tried to run their strategy,
Easy
tried to make the
peasy.
Spider-Man work, and frankly, it just fell flat. I mean, there's just way too good of a response from Shroud-X. They're way too aware of how to answer this strategy. There's kind of a reason we don't see so much Spider-Man at the highest level.
Dongman out here, 30 FPS blocking the portal. That's my fucking 60 FPS goat.
In a situation if they get super
Well done, Dongman. Well done.
We've got to remember that Shroud-X are probably one of the fastest rising teams in this region and already put on a great game for us last week. Here, look, I think it kind of speaks for itself, right? I mean, Light is not able to really do enough here. Obviously being out damaged by Gasklin and Vision and Doomed are obviously going to have very solid games on these picks.
I think for Flyquest to win,
against top teams,
I think for Flyquest to win, they just need to do the front to back to front. That's it. I think the Spider-Man shit is just not good. If your supports are good and they're aware and your team is just aware in general, a Spider-Man consider a Spider-Man useless, They need to change up. Flyquest needs to change up their comp for this next point or map. Oh, I think this video, by the way, is out now on their YouTube. There it is. We could watch it again in full 4K quality. Check this.
The White Queen's reign begins.
That's some good quality right there.
Deserve that, dear. Mind crush.
This map looks so pretty. I didn't get to see it on the Twitter video because compression is just terrible. But this map looks so pretty. What the heck? W, Krakoa. Oh, it's beautiful.
You were beneath me.
This tank's going to be so good, I think. I really do.
Impervious. Pathetic. How embarrassing. Kneel, peasants! That's White Queen mind control.
Does she say kneel peasant? Is that what she says when she ults? Kneel peasants? There's no way that's what I'm hearing.
Kneel, peasants!
That's crazy. That's a crazy line.
Kneel, peasants! That's White Queen mind control.
Oh my god, the skins are going to be wild on that character. Absolutely wild.
Luminosity, the one map they won against Virtus Pro. Virtus Pro's only loss in their entirety on Rivals Fight Night was when they got rid of Illuna and
Peasants.
Do you think that we'll see teams go with that ban? Because I feel like
That's
most
definitely going to be her
compositions
least
are based
revealing
around
outfit for
one
sure.
or
You know how
two
Marvel
weapon
Rivals does it.
I think if you
Bunch of
really
gooners,
want
bro.
to play
Bunch of
dive, maybe
gooners.
you do want to attack the strategist lineup. There's just so many difficult threats you're dealing with, right? In that last game, you've got Hela and Winter Soldier. Both, I mean, Winter Soldier with the hook, Hela with that stun. Both of those are incredibly dangerous for somebody like Spider-Man. I mean, if you get hit one time by one of those lockdown skills, you're probably dead on Spider-Man. And the flip side is that, you know, you can go on Hela time and time again, but she's just going to get bailed out and saved. And, you know, teams at this level are so aware of the dive threat. They're constantly able to respond to. You're not really going to be catching people off guard, unawares, like they're ready to help their teammates. And that's, I think, going to be the challenge here for Flyquest. If they want to make the dive work, I think they need to see that backline get a little bit more into the engagement. I would have rather seen
Flyquest chose domination.
Soldier for them because I
Wait
think
a second.
just being a little bit more explosive, threatening, playing off angles. I think playing for the team fight is not really going to work if you're going to be playing dive. You got to double down on the individualism and the opportunity to make pop-off kills and, you know, find those long-range headshots. And it's hard to do better than Hela in that front.
All right, hopefully we'll hear some more Neil Peasants in this next game. We're going back to domination. Hela's aboard. Uber, give me
What?
a hero to request.
Puck
Let's
it.
manifest something.
How
right
are
now.
you
Who
doing
do you
two
wanna
things
see
at the
in this
same time?
domination? I'm a scumbag who puts 3
What is
locals
this
across the board. Probably
multitasking?
just aim straight down, but I'm sure that don't work at this level.
I mean,
Bro, puck it.
don't want to see Loki.
What is
Honestly,
happening?
I kind
A
of
man
hope
of
at
many
some point
talents.
Wolverine escapes the ban phase. Just give me one.
It's not
game of
happening,
it.
man. Shroud-X is
I need a little
we've
recon.
ever seen them
You know,
play. Shroud-X
I need a
is
little, I
timing.
need a little
The
Marvel
time.
Rivals Enema type vibe. Just clean me out, give me something a little, you know, and then we go back to business. It's fine. I will do the chop wood, carry water, clock in my cubicle, and have Wolverine banned all day. Just give me one map, bro.
We do.
Does your
literally
team
get
salary go to
fun watch,
tax
I'm not
write-off?
gonna
Bro,
lie,
I'm not a
on
fucking
the
accountant.
spec
What do I
cam,
know?
It's pretty wild and crazy. They're gonna protect the Adam Warlock this time.
Oh,
Maybe
Guardians.
tempting a Star-Lord ban from Shroud-X. I don't think you want to give up this combo unless you're gonna.
I
run it
think my
yourself.
team could beat Flyquest and
100%.
Guardians
I
comp.
mean, especially
Just
unless
ego
you're
them.
trying to play
Ego
triple,
them, play Guardians.
strategies
Let's go.
and you know, make use of like Adam Warlock and still like have that single DPS, that single sort of duelist Star Lord, right? I think you can go that way because that's the risk of Adam Warlock sometimes is that it's a low
Okay.
throughput
Never mind.
secondary strategist to have.
They're
Sometimes
scared.
You don't have like
My
the-
team's scared.
the ridiculous throughput that you need.
Yeah, I
Got me
mean, we
locked in. Star-Lord's gone. Okay, you get Adam. We're gonna make sure that Flyboy's out of here.
Good bans.
Guys, is Thor fucked after team up
Yeah,
is
I like these
removed?
mentions from
Thor's
Shroud-X.
just
You're
not good,
on
bro.
some of the key team-ups. I think Winter Soldier
Oh
is
my
really strong in
God.
responding to dive, less effective when it's
Oh,
comboed
he looks
together.
like
They are gonna ban
Leo.
the Strange from Flyquest.
Oh
but
my
that does leave the room
goodness.
Yeah.
Likely, we're going to see quite a bit of Groot, especially when you go dive.
Oh my
Tend to
God,
lack
so sweet,
resources
so
to
sweet, so
respond to the
sweet.
enemy Groot. I mean, a lot of times we see Groot's taking tons of punishment from these.
They
heavy
banned
combos and
Dongman
just trying to
Strange
stay
is
alive, but
crazy.
if the enemy team plays dive, I feel you can get away with a lot on Groot. You can really take that aggression up another level.
Thor is solid AF? No,
Game number 2.
he is
This
not.
Is our NA Challengers matchup on your mic.
Thor
You
is
have
doggy.
the Jake Rat, former
He's
pro
like one of the
player in
worst
Overwatch
tanks.
League, turned to phenomenal caster, analyst, and now model as well.
It's not that Thor's bad, it's that every other tank is just better,
Only somebody
right?
who believes in us like Puckett does, you know.
That's all.
I mean, the gas up is real. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Listen,
like, see,
little
you know-
do they know, they banned Dongman and they banned his Doctor Strange, okay? But little do they know he plays at 60 FPS. When a portal goes up, his FPS drops to 30. Little did they know they're doing him a favor with that ban. Just saying.
You're gonna team up with your Mantis? I don't think so. It just basically takes that particular strategy off the table. There's so many powerful things. There's still Hela, of course, still available. Winter Soldier, I am fit. Okay, we are going to go for the Spider-Man again. So
running
Flyquest
it
are
back.
doubling down.
I mean, maybe without the Doctor Strange, Dongmin did put up crazy numbers on the Strange last game. Those Eye of Agamottos were back-breaking to Flyquest many, many times. Now, though, I think Groot can maybe do a lot of that same thing. Like, getting the hard lockdown from the Strangling Prison is exactly what you need.
I don't love that Flyquest is playing Spider-Man still, but maybe
setting up on the off angle.
maybe I mean, it'll be better, I guess.
Flyquest, maybe biting off a little bit more than he can chew, but the help of Groot could be doable. This high ground is an especially valuable position to spam down on the point from.
Don't let him cap for free. Don't let him cap for free. Don't let him cap for free.
Map just on this right-hand side.
Okay.
Now, of course, well, we can do this forever. Doom just holds M1 for the boys.
I guess wipe them is better.
Shroud-X mow down Flyquest as they try and group up here again. They are looking to try and.
They could have easily stalled with Rocket. Rocket could have just flew to the left and stalled, but I guess it's probably fine. It's only 15%.
Yeah, and I mean, Flyquest get a quick cap. They get 16%. It's something. It's a little bit, but it's not really enough.
Bro's rooting for the other team. I'm just rooting for a good match, man. That's all.
Are going to have a
That's
bit
all.
of a lead on a lot of the ultimate charge. And I wonder if Flyquest will be able to retake this point.
God.
Hold on, Vision has got to be careful though. Getting a pick on the Hella.
They're like, heal me, bro. Heal me.
Not only one of your highest
break this wall.
It also has that critical stun. The lockdown onto Spider-Man and Venom really limits their aggression.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, bloody, that is perfect. He can't ask for much more than that. It was the bloody Lunar Snow of all things. Impunity throws up a wall and denies Flyquest the ability to get away. Their comp, Jake, doesn't even afford them access to the group. They're trying to play this sort of dive shell, which means that, God, I mean, with Shroud-X taking the fights where they are, Groot is getting so much extra value from the walls that tend to line these small corridors. And
we have combo.
I mean, taking the Lunar Snow down first,
they're about to have combo too, though.
Strangling Prison as well. And
I feel like we need to race them to the punch a little bit and combo first.
Yeah, and with this Groot
maybe
constantly cutting away the resources, like this Rocket Raccoon can't even come into the fight. Yeah, good luck 1v1ing Vision. He's trying to dance around. He's doing pretty well, actually.
That's not good.
Gaskin trades 1-for-1 now. Cosmic Guardian Flare coming down for Shroud-X. They try to double down.
That's not good. We're getting time, though. We're getting time, and that's all that matters. It's okay if we lose this fight. We are getting time. Die on point. Die on point. Everyone die on point. We're gonna lose this fight, but die on point. Die on point. Die on point.
Impunity gonna go down as energy now returns to the fight, and Shroud-X are more than happy just to buy a little bit of extra time on this point. Give them time to get back into the game, of course, with some of those strategists.
They're staggering Dogman down there.
Come back with the Goddess of Death could be crucial in a pinch.
Oh no!
Have those big ultis ready with their dive setup.
They're intentionally not killing Dogman for a long time.
Well played by Flyquest.
It's something I do like to see from Flyquest. Eking out those little extra free percentages means a lot. Dongmin, it's going to be a while till he's back to the fight. And the way Shroud-X have been playing, I mean, they really want to be 6-stack. They want to wait for everyone. So this is going to delay their whole team.
Am I affiliated with this team? Yeah, I pay them a salary.
No defenses to deal with this. It's going to take perfect coordination for Shroud-X to weather the storm.
Okay, Cooper just insta-died there. Vision's able to push up on the flank and find a pick. Thank God for that BRB. Cooper, though, has been spotted yet again. Vision just does not let up. Constantly looking to pressure that Lunar Snow across the map. And this is before Flyquest have got their dive comp ready, but in they go. Cellular corrosion used. Vision has to get out with a crow here.
Yeah, we don't have shit, so we die. If we win this fight, that would be insane.
Flyquest just need to hold the point here.
Uh-oh.
They might have lost energy, but there's still every reason for them to be confident going forward. Doom's going to be bulwarked up here.
No way Dogman lives!
Shoulder, but Fidel's Ice Arts will claim light. Here's Dogman over the top. Most of that screened out, though. The Meteor Rim not quite connecting. And Flyquest are still getting extra capture percentage. Beautiful bionic arm there. Was probably hoping to get Gasplin down the pit as opposed to pull him out of position, but still, it's very disruptive for this Magneto to try and contest here. The Flyquest is still in control of the point.
They are getting owned. Flyquest is getting owned.
Now down to their dregs. Finally give up the point.
They could touch, though. They could touch. No, Strange is banned. Strange is banned. Strange is banned. They got to touch with Spider-Man. They got to get Venom in there, and they got to rage.
Without them, that'll be big. Light seems to be setting up for the touch. Should be able to get this one pretty easily, comfortably. But overtime ticks away quickly, and they haven't gone to Doctor Strange. They've got to come back to this.
Banned. It's banned, Jake. It's banned
right now, and Doom already finds one.
Yeah, Light's going to be able to stall this out for quite a while. Just a little touch on the point. Gasly comes back to
everybody ult, everybody ult, everybody ult.
Oh, you know it's real. Okay, Vision going to try and throw some
damage. Oh, it's GG. We won this map.
Good. Cooper and energy get picked up, and crucially, it's the former. Cooper falling. Impunity able to find him with the right clicks that look to be the case. And Light will fall eventually as that Goddess of Death rains down among Flyquest. a closer round this one.
W's.
Stick to their guns.
W's.
Strange has done very little to slow
This map
Shroud-X
sucks.
down.
Warrior
I mean,
Falls.
this is a Shroud-X team that is coming right back to Fight Night, gunning for 100 Thieves. They got reverse swept last week, and they want that rematch. They want to show that they are the better team, that they can get that win in the money match. Right now, Flyquest, flat-footed. They're going to make a full swap. They're going to take the mirror. I like this. I mean, the dive is just clearly not working. Shroud-X has the answers. They're playing around it way too well. You weren't winning this series on dive. It just wasn't going to happen. So going to the mirror now, for the most part, they have a Loki over the Luna Snow, which is kind of an interesting choice, actually. They really don't have a defensive ult. Loki could copy something, but definitely kind of scary.
I mean, between Vision and Doomed, you've got more combined final blows than the entirety of Flyquest. That's obviously pretty problematic. That is very scary. Energy's only been able to find those 2 picks. I'm not looking at the tanks. I don't expect them to do that, but Yahalo has got to come online. Yahalo is obviously got to find these initiations. It's going to be Light actually picking up the Winter Soldier now. Instead, Jake, we have a Loki on deck for Flyquest.
Bucket was hyping up energy on the Hela. Let's see what he's got. This would be a big moment here for Hela to come out, find some opening picks, equalize the game. Gaskin takes huge poke walking out, though.
As the Z-Pack comes down, so Doomed is going to be able to
Holy,
break
we're
these
pressuring them
walls
so far
easily.
back.
Vision
Oh
stunned
my
up here for a
God.
time. Big
Okay,
damage on
Flyquest
Shroud-X.
changed
Definitely
comps.
low Dongmin ends up going.
No.
Scary prospect indeed. Doomed.
Yes,
Now goes
crush
for a cracking
him.
impact to make
Crush
a
him.
He doesn't care. He's gonna wipe them
Oh
aside
my
himself.
God.
Doomed finally brought down
They
by
pulled
Cooper,
the wrong
but
guy.
elimination
They
seems to be
pulled the
more than
wrong
enough
guy
for
into that
Shroud-X.
fight.
Well, they'll have their prize.
He's just getting quad with the second use. Now it's crazy. I was like looking up at the scoreboard. Wait, where'd they go? They just got instantly clapped out of that team fight. Flyquest gonna come back in now with the Luna Snow ultimate. We'll see if that's enough to give them a bit of an edge here, outlasting in the fight. But Shroud-X has been solid. They've got good ults of their own. This is far from an easy retake.
Yeah, Flyquest, I think, have a better comp now. Jake, they got that Hela group. You've just got to play them. I think going for like a dive call.
Yeah, Flyquest changing their comp here is good. Good wall imp. Good wall imp. Good boop. Good boop. Good goop. Good boop. Boop. Boop.
But Light is not able to pull them through their own wall, so they'll drop to that low ground here and need healing. They're spamming the button. Luna Snow will be tending to Light. Cooper has built that.
Thought Light was a Star-Lord main.
An impact now for Flyquest's.
Well, Star-Lord's banned, so yeah.
The Shroud-X are chilling. Fidel, it's going to all be about that Luna Snow ultimate defensively as Flyquest are bringing in a 6-pack.
And they're happy to run the clock now. Loki gonna open with a
Oh
copy.
no.
Energy, though, finds Vision. That's
Oh
the opening they were looking
no.
for. That res comes in
Oh
quick for the
no.
PRP, so
Bad ults.
Shroud-X
Bad
still
ults
fighting
from the
full strength,
boys.
but all 6 ultimates
Bad
are
ults
on
from the
Flyquest.
boys. Oh God.
The Kraken impact. Doom will be the first casualty now.
Yeah.
Fate of both worlds is active, but Light was already able to find that first elimination and might get a reset here with Impunity falling. Debuff reapplied now on the Bulwark.
All right, that wasn't pretty. That was a little rushed. Felt like
Flyquest had better get busy.
I don't know. Calm,
Nice
little
that Flyquest are
antsy.
able to
Maybe they're a
hold
little
on to
antsy there.
the dance floor from Luna
Oh, that
Snow and the
sucks.
Goddess of Death.
99
Those
would have
are
been
big,
huge.
powerful
74 is
ultimates that they're gonna
just
frankly
a
need
little
to
low.
make the defenses necessary to bring this round back to have a chance here on map 2.
Saving ults would have been really clutch.
Energy here at the back of the pack. Most of this is
Now it's going to be really hard to get through this.
Heal pressure, that is. Force Fidel and Nuck to get busy, maybe force a mistake out of them. Cosmic Gun Amplifier is active right now. Flyquest don't have access to a Rocket Raccoon of their own here, so have to respect the damage amplification, but Energy is on hunting.
This is an interesting flank.
Out there by the
Oh.
range, Doomed, and Rosterstern is not a hit scan weapon.
Ooh.
Dominates them.
Puckett's biggest
Ooh,
fan. Rather,
that's not
Energy's
good.
Biggest fan, Puckett in the call, and I like that he's playing this offing on the Hela. It's a little bit risky. It does deny some of the frontline pressure from the team. But if he keeps producing these picks, this is going to start to get scary for Shroud-X. Abusing this third person.
I'm already
making
scared
sure he
that
sees
this is
the
going
enemy before they
not
see
our
him.
way.
See if he can find another on the walk up. Hela taking a big risk, comes into the stun and instantly popped by Energy.
Ah,
I mean, that
damn.
in stone, that's dirty.
We might lose this map.
Vision might be brought back into the fight, but Nuck won't be nearly as lucky. So Shroud-X now are down to 5, and that lead that they built up over the first part of the round has all but dissipated to nothing. Flyquest as well can sit back on this Cooper ultimate. Light also has yet another Kraken impact. It's looking very good for the first time this series for Flyquest.
Yeah, Energy has kind of been the hero that Flyquest needed. They built up another big ultimate bank advantage. Shroud-X on the retake. Let's see what they can work here. They would love to find something, but so far it's been all Energy in the feed. Now walking out on the high ground under the withering pressure of all that spam. Both teams trying to assert their presence here on the point now. Big walk up, big crucial fight on the flank. Vision stunned and bursted.
Still though, they've lost the Groot. Spark Chief has already gone down, and a Meteor M for Dongmin is able to find two. Kraken impact for Doom might be compounding the issue here, and Flyquest maybe just better off holding on to these ultimates if they can.
Oh my god, that's actually really hard to do on that character.
Worlds, but they are mostly being ignored here. Gaskin, excuse me, stunned up briefly now. Zelos obviously will be brought down. Shroud-X able to flip back in the nick of time here. Really important Hela fight. I feel like Vision's kill headline.
They have much better ults. They kind of did what we should have done the first time. Save ults, lose the fight, use the ults for this next fight and win. That is 100% what we should have done the first time.
Just turns up, gets the 2-shot, and that completely turns around his team's fortune, secures in the position on point. Now they're trying to hold the high ground, but Flyquest moving on to the point. Big ultimates once again available to be deployed for Flyquest, but it feels like the poke fight is more important than ever.
Yeah. Impunity has the prison here, trying to stave up the poke damage. Is going to get prison first, though, by Spark Chief. Impunity desperately trying to stay alive. He gets a fate.
If we kill Loki, we win.
Trying to pepper the players, playing on the periphery. Say that 3 times fast.
I think we lost.
Decent damage at least there with that,
that's not good. We're dead. We lost. We live. Reset. Oh no. Oh, Energy's an animal.
Energy's playing an off angle.
Kill it. Nice.
This is an important fight, and Spark Chief has gone down. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Both teams down to 5, Jake.
Vision looking to come up big here.
Kill a Vision!
For everything potentially. Stun comes in, connected from Energy, but Vision still fighting strong, still dueling. Meteor M over the top, no damage.
We lost. We go map 3.
Vision. Now Energy's time to shine here, uncontested in the Hela duel on the.
Hold on, we got ults. Use them ults.
But they're not giving up yet on Shroud-X.
Nice.
Shroud-X though lost a player, need to get
Doomed.
back in position. They've actually
What the Dogman? What are you throwing your ults?
Upstairs, Impunity's trying to go. Energy has fallen. Shroud-X able to fight back into this engagement now as Doomed is getting the resets when he needs them. Fidel's ultimate still ticking. Healing still coming in. Gaskin on the way out, and Zelos gets absolutely flattened. Doomed once again takes over the game, and Shroud-X in unlikely fashion clinched the round.
That's my ADC right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's my ADC.
All right, Shroud-X may have won that map, but Puckett, you've won. Energy has won. One more fan in me, man. He was dominating in that Hela mirror for the most part. Once he brought the hero out,
I honestly thought we were gonna lose, and then I looked up at the ults, and I was like, wait a second, we got 2 ults. Wait.
Snagging the map MVP on the Winter Soldier. I guarantee he has some ridiculous stat line here on the scorecard.
Oh my god.
Just 21,000 damage. Just over the next enemy player by 7,000. It's
21.
That is
impressive stuff out of Doom. 26-5, 19 final blows. Uber, I was trying to do the math on the other side. It's like, yo, he basically did what the other team did.
Yep.
The other team has 21 final blows. He's got 19.
Pretty scary stuff. I mean, those picks are so important. I mean, again, we talk about Hela, how, you know, her setting up those fights is so crucial, but man, Doomed, the Winter Soldier kit is so important. Basically, you can take anyone down if you pull them out of position. Great sign for Shroud-X. They were behind in that last fight. They had to come back, and the respawn timing for their Lunar Snow was a huge part of it. But man, we love a big Kraken impact. Doomed was ridiculous.
Now we have seen a reverse sweep. We've seen Shroud-X go up 2-0, Jake. And then someone comes storming back, but they're also one game away from getting their rematch against 100 Thieves. Let's revisit some of the best moments. Energy winning the Hell fight over Vision. Highlight for me because
why was Cooper standing still?
Right. But I think you look at the squads as a whole.
This was insane.
Vanguard's much stronger for Shroud-X. At least the support is constantly there.
I don't think I've seen a full feed like that for Winter Soldier before. You know, I think what's interesting about this series, though, despite it being 2-0 for
that was sick. He flew over it.
The momentum has shifted. I mean, look at the first 3 rounds of the game, you know, and it was just kind of one-sided, right? Shroud-X was in full control. They lost point a couple times, but for the most part, they're pretty decisively winning those rounds.
This was insane. This was insane from Energy. Insane.
Back to back is like putting the team on his back, frankly. And, you know, I think now I can't.
Oh god, Hella differential.
Point, honestly, I mean, this is next level. But if I were a Shroud-X coach, I would try to ban Hella because I feel like this is kind of their one hope right now is that Energy can keep popping off, can turn the series around more or less on his own, or that the rest of the team can gain momentum off of the back of that and you know find some way to get into this. Without Energy's Hella, I haven't seen too much else, frankly, from Flyquest. That's really
again.
setting Shroud-X back.
Uber, if I get rid of Winter Soldier, are we fine? Is Doom nullified or neutralized, or is he going to be like a Sparker scenario where he's just going to keep evolving and shape-shifting on me?
Are you banning it in the actual pick ban, or are you removing it from the game? Because if you pick ban it, then we have no more. So
Pick ban.
yeah.
What if I get rid of Luna and Winter Soldier?
Okay, I mean, you probably end up getting like Invisible Woman Loki looks like from these sides, right? And you probably end up getting like the Namor pick still that comes in. You also, like, there are some maps, Yggdrasil Path actually being one of them, where you can lean into a Punisher flex. We actually saw a Punisher last week.
Or a
like
Jeff.
A Jeff.
Or the Jeff bucket. Thank
The
you.
Tanuki came out on this map. It's the only Jeff we have seen in professional Marvel Rivals play. It was done by OG Esports, one of Europe's finest squads, Tanuki, the greatest Wolverine in Europe, teaching us that Jeff should play DPS.
Jeff is viable. He just is a duelist, though. That's the challenge with Jeff. You know, they mislabeled him as a strategist, but we all know. All the Jeff fans know.
I know Venom is very jealous of Jeff's ult. I'll be real with you. Like, Venom does not want to spit those mofos out. He do not want to put him back on the card.
I hope we don't get reverse sweeped again.
You know what I mean? He's taken next to him and it's still not doing the job. So, you know, Jeff has different physiology though, somehow, and is able to take them with him. But there's no one to jump off this map. You know what I mean? Like, what do you take people after you eat them? Like, what's the play?
So if they ban Bucky, if Flyquest bans Bucky, then we protect Namor. But it's actually not a bad idea because Namor is not really good without Luna. So banning Bucky isn't terrible. I actually don't think that's a bad idea. I think if you're Flyquest, banning Bucky's chill. I actually don't mind that. They might do it. They actually might ban Bucky. And then I have no idea who we protect if they ban Bucky. Like, truly, I don't know. I don't even know what. If they ban Bucky, what do we protect? I don't know. Don't know. I can't even think. They need to ban. It's actually not a bad idea. If Flyquest bans Bucky first, that is not a bad idea at all, because it'll kind of put us in a spin where we're like, well, it doesn't matter who we protect, right? Because if you protect Namor, they ban Luna. If you protect Luna, they ban Namor. It pretty much forces our team to play into the Hela comp. And Flyquest might do that better. Maybe. I don't know. What happens if Flyquest bans Bucky and then we ban Hela? What do we see? Wolverine, Groot, probably. Star-Lord? I don't know. I don't know what the heck these comps and picks and bans are going to look like. This is going to be an interesting one because Flyquest needs a win. They need a win. They don't want to get 3-0'd here. They're going to be really upset if they get 3-0'd here. So they need something. So they need a I don't know. Nobody really plays Storm. I would love to see Storm, but nobody really plays her.
I'm up at 6 every day for
I'm gonna use the restroom really quick.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know how you get away with that. That's something else, man. I respect it.
Yeah, same for me, guys. Same for me.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
I mean, the
All
ones
those
you know.
kids I got.
Jake was more careful than us. Congratulations, State Farm. Well done.
Wait, wasn't he just playing him off? What are you talking about? Wasn't more careful. He's got more resources, Puckett.
My guy. Well done. Well
He's like
done.
I make all
that NBA star.
child
They throw
support
down.
payments. I make all required child support payments that are asked of me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
my
mean,
guy.
but Jake pays him up front, like that NBA star that we just heard about recently. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to worry about it. Back to gaming, back to casting. I
We
respect
need
it.
Matt Mr. X to come let me know which NBA star we're talking about. Back to Flyquest, though. And they are against the ropes. It's time to bounce back. Not with the Spider-Man in the comp. Will they make use of their bans? Winter Soldier,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
That's what I want. No
Doom
Doomed
was
on
gassing
Winter
on 'em.
Soldier.
It's a
Get
Pandora's
Hela's-
box.
Yes. Okay, now they're winning. I am going to be the future GM of Flyquest. Well done, guys. You take it.
What
like
the
fan
hell
base.
do we
Actually,
play
this is
into these
exactly What
bans?
I would have done if I was Flyquest. I mean, it's a bit unconventional from a meta.
We're gonna protect
perspective,
Namor.
but
They're just gonna ban
you have to
Luna.
Look beyond that as Flyquest right now.
We're
You
gonna
just have
protect
to
Loki,
play
maybe?
for
Like, I don't
what is
know.
Working for you, shut down the biggest threat on Shroud-X, which right now, or at least so
Protect
far in the series,
Adam?
has been doomed. Now Shroud-X,
They're just gonna ban Luna.
Respond. They're gonna grab the Namor, but I think this is expected. I think Flyquest saw this coming, and frankly, I think it's probably gonna be that Hela plus Namor poke mirror.
I mean, and this is going to tell you no to the dive even more.
What
so,
do we
right?
play
You
into
play
this?
the
We're
Warlock,
fucked.
And then you're going to
We need to win
ban
this.
Adam Warlock. So
This is
forget
how
about,
we.
you know,
This
forget
is
about trying
listen.
to,
If you want to beat our team, this is exactly what you do. These tips are free. Okay. This is exactly what you do to beat our team. I have no idea what we play. Venom, Rocket. I don't know. Maybe Invis. Maybe not Rocket. Maybe no Venom. Maybe Invis. Loki. With just like Strange, Mag. I mean, Star-Lord, Hela, that's it. Like, what else can we do? That's it. There's no other characters that are good. There's no other characters that are good. It's Star-Lord, Hela. That's it. There's no... This game has such a small hero pool. There's 9 characters that are played. 9 or 10. That's it. It has to be Hela and it has to be Star-Lord because there's no other options because everything else sucks. I would pick Hawkeye here, but nobody has the balls to do it in pro play. I personally think it would be really strong. I do. I think it would be so strong. Well, I guess double Groot, not really, because you wouldn't be able to build your charge. But
queuing up the same lineup, and it's going to be Loki and Invisible Woman on the strategist. I think that's particularly interesting here. We're going to see a lot of copied Invisible Woman ults, real Invisible Woman ults, every kind of invisible barrier, and honestly, a lot of pressure on these Star-Lords. No res. Typically, we always see Star-Lord with that res team up, and in this comp, you go down, you're dead.
Not just that, Jake. I mean, Star-Lord's ultimate needs line of sight, which is denied by Invisible Barrier. So if you're Star-Lord and you're trying to play against 2 Invisible Woman ultimates, you have to get most of your kills the old-fashioned way, right? Going with the Bulwark shield.
We're falling behind right now. We are falling behind. Like I said, this is 100% how you beat our team. If you could do this comp better than we can, you'll probably win. And I think Flyquest can do this better.
Yeah, realistically, I think these Star-Lords just
I think.
farming damage,
We'll see.
doing
We'll see.
whatever
We'll see.
frontline pressure they
This
can.
map
I
will
think
tell it.
more
This
pressure's
map will
on
tell
the
it.
Hellas to find something, to find the opening. They're both their team's Achilles heel and their biggest threat. Invisible Woman barrier already comes down, copied there from Shroud-X.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, he caught up. Doomed caught up. Doomed caught up.
All right, here we go. We of course heard that now because the Galactic Legend available rather, but Strangling Prison comes on in. That's a pretty scary prospect, but Fidel does have an invisible boundary. So plenty of healing. Here's the second Invisible Woman ultimate out from Flyquest. And Doom
they both ulted at the same time.
Time to go in with this. Airborne fight though, pretty messy stuff. As both Star-Lords are popping on at exactly the same time. It's energy falling though. Player advantage.
We gotta kill. We gotta kill from Dogman's meteor.
Push up past this cart itself, and
dude, I hate this comp. This is crazy. Like, what are we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How is he? What? How are you alive?
This could be backbreaking. No more defensive utility here.
How are we winning this?
Like flies.
I guess the Hela ult, but
coming in over the top, cleaning up the Loki clones as well, and that should be a first point take. It all comes down to that energy dropping there. I mean, both teams
yeah,
so
that's it.
Honestly,
Jake's right. Like, Meteor M killing Hela on the other team means they couldn't build ult, means they had no damage, which means we could just win.
And despite how that last
that was such a huge kill from Dogman with his ult.
I also think, yeah, Hela's important, right? The peak potential. I also think Meteor M is way more relevant than it normally would be here because it's like one of the few forms of actual burst damage that you have access to, and you can combine it with the Strangling Prison. Vision very low here. He's going to be topped up now. Of course, we have another Loki ultimate coming out here. It will be an invisible boundary. You guessed right, folks. Getting popped here by Nuck. Cooper has one available as well. Here's the prison that comes down. What's the follow-up going to look like?
This mirror match shit. Oh, no.
There's an Invisible Woman ultimate here for Flyquest. Can't believe it.
We're good.
We're going to have
we're good.
Invisible Woman ultimate.
We're not good. We're not good. We're not good. We're not good. I repeat, we are not good.
Though, will be burst through. Shroud-X and the Hela, like you mentioned, able to overcome that healing over time.
That's so huge. They're able to get the focus fire on the Invisible Woman there. Expecting that fight to go
I feel like there needs to be another comp that could work here, or characters. Like,
now Shroud-X on the reset.
A mirror can't be the solution, right? There's got to be something else.
From this high ground, from the
Psylocke?
Very difficult to walk up. Very awkward here. Gonna have to do it though. And energy opens right onto Doom.
I don't know.
Domed him out of the air.
Nice shot here. Big damage being taken by Shroud-X. They have to regroup here. Flyquest hoping for a little bit more, maybe stagger something out, but Light needs to respect the damage even from 5 attacking players. They pull out there on that Star-Lord. And of course, we are going to have an invisible boundary up for both sides. So you will never have a fight really without either team having an invisible woman ultimate. It's always going to come down to how you cut through that. Here it comes. Fidelix going to go down. Okay, well, the invisible woman ultimate would have come from Nuck anyway. Doom here being really conservative about using that Galactic Legend, Jake.
Yeah, it's so hard to get in and get value, especially with all the tanking potential from Flyquest. I want to see Shroud-X take a different angle. They keep walking up main, and they keep getting shut down. There's really no pressure on this defensive Bella.
Nicely done.
I think this is a comp change angle. That's what I would do.
Found the one hero that can actually stop him. Get through to the low key. He would have copied, of course, an invisible barrier. As Doom looking to go in here, Flyquest able to stave off Shroud-X yet again. A great fight from the defense.
We just got to give this energy guy some camp time. This guy keeps getting kills. He's
Why did I just hear energy?
Walk-ups here. Shroud-X so far unable to break this chokehold. I mean, the setup looks really well practiced from Flyquest. Everyone in position. Now Shroud-X, okay, they are going to take the different approach. It's going to be the high ground walk. What are they waiting for, though? They're going to strange TP. So they're going to try and flip the map with a strange TP from Doomed.
Okay. Through the portal we go. So we are going to flip the map, like you said, at least get towards the backside and give some high ground access here. This is going to be a little bit uncomfortable for Flyquest, but Shroud-X have opted for this because it's the only way they feel they can break this setup. Someone's trying to abuse the TP, and I think that might have been energy. That drew Vision out of position for the time being, but here comes that strangling thought prison coming in. Dongmin. Meteor Rim doesn't quite connect.
This is so fucked.
Though, that invisible boundary means that Shroud-X had all the healing they needed. Now, though, not so much. This is scary. Dongmin gets rolled over. Gaskin's able to find the extra damage, but Vision is there, as he always seems to be. At least able to find a 1-for-1. Playing safely outside of the boundary for the time being. Vision not ready to fully commit. Shroud-X have the numbers, and they're trying to get to this car, but that's the issue. It is behind all of Flyquest. They're refusing to move, and Flyquest going to win another fight out here. Even an artful teleport behind the defenders is not enough to unseat them.
I love that reaction from Flyquest. They say, okay, you know what? You get the strange portal. We're going to flip the map, but we have the ultimates to still fight you. We're not going to give you card control. We're not going to allow you to pull it away from us. Doomed now pretty close to that ultimate. Going to go over to the Psylocke, and Shroud-X feels like they're grasping at straws. I mean, Flyquest looks like they've tactically mastered this position on this map. And
okay, Doom swapped the side. That's a good change, I think.
You can get in and burst people down, but with the way
I think that's a good change. That'll help a little bit, maybe. Maybe.
When you come to him in the 1v1.
No, it doesn't feel great at all.
Don't worry, I've never seen SDX get reverse swept.
Doom can obviously be a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, no, never.
Here's the Goddess of Death. Decent sight lines here, but a bit of it that gets counted out, and there's also Rejuvenation Domain active, so Flyquest invulnerable in that window. Vision just cancels it, says, oh, I've got to get back to work. I need to, to start chipping away at this front line like I'm.
Are you feeling, Shroud? Concerned, because like I said, my team is, this is their weakness. This is like how you exploit my team. And like,
just trying not to go too aggressive.
The swap was good. It was a little late, probably like 3 minutes late, but.
We need a burst kill. Oh, the combo! It's perfect from outer orbit. Gaskin is able to nuke Fidel, and Doom got caught inside that as well. Flyquest, now they deal with an ultimate of their own coming from the enemy group, but there's not enough follow-up for Shroud-X. Dongmin gets the one. They get rid of Cooper.
Okay, but we lost.
But they need so much more. Cooper gets rezzed back into the fight because of the team up with Hella and Energy, able to return Flyquest to 5 players, Jake.
Okay, Energy went down one time this map on first point, and they lost the fight. Then Energy was enraged and slaughtered Shroud-X for the next 5 minutes in one exact spot on the map. They just couldn't make any progress there. That's impressive stuff from Flyquest. I'm sort of wondering for Shroud-X, like, this is the spot you're in now, though, because what are you going to change from a ban perspective? Are you going to not first ban Wolverine? That opens up a whole new can of worms that you seem to be not ready for with you constantly first banning it.
I have an update, everybody. Energy is the best hell in North America. Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely expected the polling to adjust a little bit there. Energy with 7 final hits. Doom with 0. So that's been part of the issue here, I think, for Shroud-X, is that, Doom's just been so fantastically good on that Winter Soldier. Forced in a position now where they've got to try and make things happen on,
Yeah, we need to.
Star-Lord that doesn't have
one thing that like we need to have like some sort of other comp under our belt, and we kind of do. It's playing Wolverine with Doomed, but it's like not like we're not that sick on it. Like we're like, all right, I guess. I think, I don't know. I'm not sure. There's like this is like the one situation where we don't want to be in, and we need one more comp under our belt. And if we could find that, we can dominate literally anybody. But we're just missing that one extra comp. Like seriously, I think that really is it. Like I think my team is really, really strong. Just needs a little bit more time. A little bit more time to cook and practice something else. There is a world though that these swaps help. These are some weird swaps. Vision is on Mantis. We're trying triple support with Vision on Mantis. I don't mind this. I think try something different. Honestly, fuck it. Fuck it. The new changes next week with the season are going to be interesting. I actually think they're going to be really good.
Energy deep on the flank on the Hella. Wants
Good
to make
kill.
something happen. Dude, though, sniffs it out, shuts it down. Going to be back to the main group. Flyquest down 2 already, and this push looks doomed to fail.
Yeah, the rejuvenation domain's already expired here for Flyquest just when they were trying
So
to hang in
my
the
team's
front line.
logic here is play Mantis, have more damage because of Mantis, because Hella will get... Hella's going to get that extra damage amp. Everybody's going to get more damage because Mantis is in play. So we lost the DPS, but we kind of gained or neutralized that damage a little bit. I like the swap. I think it's kind of cool. This is an interesting like style.
Adding yet more buff up. And this is like God mode Hella, getting all of the resources from the strategist, able to be a huge.
I did not know my team had this.
Come in and dance around to the Star Lord, but it's not a huge threat. Dogman has the Meteor M to potentially shut down the ultimate, but they pop the Meteor M. Hold on, Star Lord could get something done.
Wait a minute, there's no
No.
too long.
Oh, that sucks. He died in his ult.
Supposed to be here. Vision going to use that soul resurgence here. So Shroud-X unlikely to lose another player, but maybe they just get a bit greedy.
Luckily,
a little bit too long.
we have double
Energy is
support
down,
ults.
though. So Hella now taken out of the game for Flyquest. Doom was hoping to come forward and make something happen, but invisible boundary for Flyquest here. This is going to.
If we somehow recover this game, I will be shocked.
Put some more pressure down because Impunity is getting hammered.
Everybody just trying to stay alive. No ultimates to be deployed for Shroud-X. Impunity charges up that strangling prison. This could be backbreaking though for Flyquest as they walk up. They do have that low-key immortality room keeping them up
yeah,
for the moment, but
for sure you can see what you're hitting.
Here, getting the full buffs from those strategists, continuing to fight on the cart. The position is very tenuous here for Shroud-X, but they're holding on.
Okay.
Nice shot.
So bad for Shroud-X. They are in this.
Nice shot.
Goes down. Doomed is delivering on the promise they made. It's a big ask to get your team to change comp so you can be put in a position to succeed, but they are paying back on that investment big time. However, it's a matter of big ultimates coming up here for Shroud-X. There aren't a whole lot. Nak, of course, was able to go in with the copy there. But Flyquest...
Oh, Energy's about to dismantle us.
Won't necessarily be counted. Oh, wait.
Okay.
It's Marvel Rifles. There's a visible boundary thrown up to shut
Nuxter
down
needs
this
ult. Nuxter needs ults now.
Just on Shroud-X,
oh god.
that gap. Nuck extremely close. Has
nice lamp.
Energy looking to find something, but doesn't get it in the initial moments of the trade. Now ultimates started to come down from Shroud-X.
What?
To hold on to this defense. Dongmin,
that was lucky. I'm down though. We need that.
Gets the slam dunk onto Light. That's one more pick off. Shroud-X in the lead.
Dude, he needs ult. Holy shit, that was so close. Oh my god, that was literally 1% off. We actually might win this. We actually might win this. If we could stagger one or two of them right now, this is so huge. Stagger somebody, stagger somebody. Somebody stagger him. Kill him. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Shit.
Now they can play, of course, inside this rejuvenation domain, but Shroud-X have to respect the pressure Flyquest are coming in with now. Nux ultimate's going to time out soon. Fidel, they're brought down. Doom trying to push up now. Need to find some damage somewhere. Light goes low, but they haven't gotten rid of this Venom. And Flyquest are going to break through at the final moment in overtime. Get themselves that checkpoint.
And the overwhelming pressure just barely gets it done over that triple strategist setup. Very
that was a valiant hold.
2 minutes on the clock. This is going to be a difficult regroup for Shroud-X. You cannot afford to lose any players now. I think you should be able to get one team fight here, but it's so difficult, and you've got to just win everything back-to-back from here on out.
Oh, man. Good bleed of clock for Shroud-X, but they really didn't get far through the map themselves. Flyquest, I mean, look at the
That
very-
came
it's
down
right
to the
there.
difference of Fidel dying in his ult.
The finish line
That
is
was the
right in
difference
front of you.
maker.
Flyquest know
If
it.
Fidel
They can
didn't
also
die
try
in his
and start
ult,
this off
we
right
actually
off
would have
the
full
big
held.
ultimate here, Impunity falls, and Flyquest have got the
Jesus
energy.
Christ.
Starts
All
to
right,
tear
GG,
them
we go
right
next
from
map.
him. That is 3 knockouts in a row for the Hella, and there's no way you're coming back from that one. Shroud-X, so close to ending the series.
Okay, we made some good swaps, but I feel like we made it a little too late. That was so crazy. Swapping to the Mantis to try to, like, neutralize the damage and have triple support ult is an interesting swap. And it worked really well.
And Shroud-X, I wonder if they're starting to have some
That worked really well.
memories at this moment in the series. They got reverse swept in the champion match last week on Rivals Fight Night. This is the beginning of that potentially. However, they still have 2 more maps, 2 more map picks to take us to where they should have the advantage.
I can't be getting reverse swept again, bro. Like, that is just
That would be too
devastating. Oh, boy. Man, I mean, good to see that I guess the triple strategist here for, a while. I want to point out that, Vision's able to put down a really respectable amount of damage after they switch, still, like, stay in the race. Light goes over to the Venom just to try and get that triple Vanguard, bulk, that mass as Flyquest are finally able to get across the line. I will say, man, they really had to work for it. This Shroud-X team, despite a little bit of a lackluster attack side, put some real pressure down on Flyquest. Puckett?
That was a lot of fun. It's almost like you could see the math adding up, and then when they did the math, Jake, they got the solution they wanted. Can you do it twice in a row, though? Because, like you said, they seemed to be figured out towards the end of that one. It was a nearly stop on point 1.
And what I'm wondering is,
Ego's too
does
much
Light
for the
have
Hella ban?
flexibility
It's
to
not
match
that, like,
if it is the case that
it's not that the ego's too much to Hella ban. It's that if you don't have anything else to play, right? So if they ban Bucky, we ban Hella. We have no protect. None of our protects are useful at that point. Doesn't matter what the fuck we protect, right? They're gonna protect probably Wolverine. It doesn't matter. We protect Namor. Doesn't matter. They ban Luna. Then we're forced to play Wolverine. And then if we're forced to play Wolverine, that's like a comp that we do run, but like we're not that sick at it. I like the creativity for my team to decide to play Mantis of all things. That was actually really smart, and it worked out really well, and they actually could have won this map. It came down to Fidel dying in his support ult. If Fidel didn't die in the support ult, they would have 3-0'd. So, hopefully they don't take this loss too harshly, because the swaps that they made were really, really good. When you're getting decimated by Hella 3 rounds in a row, you ban Hella. You can't. That's not how that works. You just can't. Because we play Hella as well. You ban it, you fall into their comp. Right? You can't do that. They could try. They could try. I just don't know if it's the greatest idea. Because if you ban it, you fall into their comp. If you keep it, at least it's even. And that's why you see so many of these like ego matches. It's not like necessarily an ego match. It's they might do a comp better than you, and you can't let them have that for free. So you may as well try in a mirror match. That's why we see it all the time. But we'll see. I don't know what this next map's going to offer. I have no clue. Flyquest is going to do the same bans, and I'm sure we're going to do the same bans. And maybe we're going to try triple support. Maybe we'll try Mantis off the rip and see how that goes. I don't even know what map we're going to pick. Are we going to pick Domination? Maybe. We might pick Domination. Domination's a little scrappy. We could probably squeak out a win in Domination. If I was my team, I'd pick as much Dom as I can. We need one more map. Fuck Convoy. Let's see if we can squeak out a win. Yeah, but their comp is Energy carrying on Hella. He is not doing as much as you think he's doing. Energy is playing well, but he's not doing as much as you think he's doing. It's not worthy of a ban because, once again, we fall into their comp that they probably play better. If they play Hella slightly better, that's better than playing a full comp swap into them, where they play it definitely better. It doesn't matter if Energy's 10% better or 20% better or even 30% better. It doesn't matter. That's not how that works. It's probably just going to be the same bans, and we're going to just try this Mantis thing. Wow, VP lost a map? They did. They did actually lose a map. What's the other comp you're avoiding? Wolverine. If the bans go, if we ban Hela, Wolverine is played. If Wolverine is played, Doomed plays Wolverine, Vision has to be... How the fuck? I don't even know who the play... I don't even know what Vision plays. Does he play Mantis again? Does he try triple support? Does he... He can't play Namor. Namor's banned. He could try Star-Lord, but is he going to be able to challenge Star-Lord? I don't know. I don't really see Vision play Star-Lord that much. It's usually Doomed. And we tried Star-Lord. That didn't work. So... It's tough. They just kind of need to stay in the same bans and picks and hope they squeak out a win. We can play Wolverine, but Doomed plays Wolverine. And Vision, the alternatives there are like, what is your only option to DPS? Star-Lord? You know? I don't mind the idea, but having Wolverine and Doomed play it is kind of fucked. Like, maybe they could... No, that won't work. No. I have no clue. I feel like maybe they... Maybe they ban Star-Lord? But they can't ban him first, because then Wolverine's played, and then we lose. Not necessarily. I mean, we could still try Wolverine. I just, like, I don't know. I know Doomed plays Wolverine. It's just, he plays it well. It's just like, I don't know if it'll work with the rest of our comp. I have no clue. Thoughts on why Scarlet Witch isn't used much? Because she's terrible. She does no damage. Her ult does nothing. And she has no HP. Everything about her kit is terrible. Scroll Girl angle? My team has tried that. My team probably is the only team in NA that has tried Squirrel Girl. They've done it in matches too. It hasn't worked out at all. It would be funny to watch though. I feel like no. Well, no. God, this is so fucked. What's the plan when Namor Luna comp disappears? Assuming my team stays together, all 6 of them, I actually think Namor being swapped from Luna to Hulk. Dude, I'm not kidding. I think if our team is the exact same roster that they are starting season 2 next week, our team will be twice as good because we have a insane Hulk player. doesn't really get to play Hulk. We have an insane Namor player, doesn't get to play Namor because he's too easy to counter with picks and bans. Now, we're like in a weird spot where we actually could play Namor and Hulk. And I think there's a world next week with these changes that our team looks better than they do now. No one's going to play Iron Man. That character's dog shit. Don't even assume that. No one's playing that guy. That guy's fucking buns. Unless they change him. But then they just ban Hulk. That's great. That's great. That's what you need. You need the team to be afraid of another ban. That is how you win in these games. How you win in these hero shooters is you need them. You need to have a deeper pool of characters than they do, and you need them to consider what to ban, and that's the team that's usually going to win. The reason we lost that map is because we don't have a deep enough map hero pool, and they just outbanned us, right? In Domination, this will be interesting because I feel like call me crazy, but I feel like anyone could win in Domination. This shit's fucking so chaotic. I think my team, if they get reverse swept or whatever, if they lose this map too, they will pick Domination again. I think their plan is to take it to Domination every single time and get scrappy. Wait, is there even another Domination map? How many Domination maps are there? Royal Palace, Chala, Hell's Heaven. Is there another Dom map? I don't think there's another Domination map. I think that's all of them. Right? That's crazy.
They're saying no.
We're trying to ban Hela. Okay, so Wolverine's being played, right? Wolverine's being played for sure. So Doomed plays Wolverine. What does Vision play?
This is something that Shroud-X have never let through in Fight Night. They have always banned Wolverine, perma, no matter what.
What?
The question is, do Flyquest actually play it themselves?
They're going to protect Wolverine. They're going to protect Wolverine.
This could be Light's moment to really come alive in the series because Energy, his strongest tool, has now been taken away.
So we're gonna, if they protect Wolverine, we're gonna play Doomed Wolverine, and Vision's gonna play.
They don't allow him to be protected is the most important.
I have no fucking clue. We're gonna protect Bucky. Wait, but then we can't play Wolverine. If we protect Bucky, we can't play Wolverine.
A Winter Soldier protects coming in right now for Shroud-X, yeah?
If we protect Winter Soldier,
I mean, yes, this.
I think
this
so.
also is
wait, we're still gonna wait. We're good. Or wait, this is fucked. Oh, this is so fucked.
Now that's, you have a tough decision.
Are we playing Guardians?
The Star-Lord Adam Warlock team up in,
Are they gonna ban? Oh god, are they gonna ban Wolverine or are they gonna ban?
Winter Soldier, Bucky.
Oh god, Wolverine or Star-Lord? Star-Lord. Oh shit, they're gonna say fuck it. Okay, this is good. This is good actually.
Flyquest is actually a Wolverine team.
This is good. This is good.
They have the confidence to play the Wolverine. As much as Shroud-X is like perma first banning it, yeah, you've let it through, but just as many teams honestly have like stayed completely away from Wolverine and just avoided this character.
This actually worked out really well.
The question is, does Flyquest have the confidence to bring it? It's not just like an easy character to pilot. You need to have
that sucks. That's a painful ban right there. Okay, this actually didn't work out too badly. I just don't know what the fuck Vision plays. What does Vision play here? Is he going to do the triple support thing? Is he going to play Mantis with Loki? This is so weird. Wolverine is open. I just don't know if Flyquest's going to play it. I don't know if we're going to play it either. I think my team let Wolverine in to assume. My team is letting Flyquest choose to play Wolverine. I think they're assuming that they will not play Wolverine. I think they're calling their bluff. Never mind. Oh god, I hate Wolverine. Oh boy. Okay. Well, Yep. I forgot Vision plays Bucky. This actually is fine. I totally forgot that. Dude, Flyquest fucked up. Their first ban was terrible. I think Flyquest fucked these picks and bans. My team needs to win this because I think they fucked up these picks and bans. Personally.
Of course, is waiting for a chance to go in. Okay, it's actually Doom that wants to start off the fight. He isn't punished for it. He's able to get back to safety. Light now is able to carve the grid out of position. No, decent follow-up, but the rejuvenation domain will be able to counteract that damage.
He got his second life forced. Vision is low. Shroud-X should have a bit of tempo now. Light doesn't have that backup save. Gets pulled in by the enemy Wolverine. Bubbled though, and now turns it back around. That's the second life down for Doom. So both Wolverines.
How is he alive?
Emergency tool is no longer available, and its impunity cut down. Still, trade is 1 for 1.
Traded to tanks. Traded to tanks. God, Wolverine, Matt. They smashed into each other. Oh my God, he gets that kill because they slammed into each other.
Vision unloads on Spark Chief, and there's Shroud-X. It just takes one pick to one.
These matchups are so lame. God, Wolverine's such a lame-ass fucking character.
Yeah, that's huge that Doom.
I really think in this exact matchup, anyone could win. This is, it's going to be as 50-50 as it gets. You know, good job. Uh-oh, you're dead.
Get saved by the team. Hold on, counter pull though, right onto Vision. Magneto gets saved. Now Shroud-X are down 1, despite it looking like a good opener.
Energy chunked a little bit low here. Cracking impact, of course, at the ready.
Energy's whiffing.
In the past, we've seen pretty incredible Wolverine play from them. Bionic arm, though, nasty stuff. Light able to finish the job as Doom eventually falls. And here come Flyquest now. No reason to waste any time, Jake. They may as well just go straight for it, forcing that ultimate out of Fidel. So plenty of healing now for that red side team. If Dongmin wants to follow up, your M.
That's ambitious.
Follow up instantly? No, clearly not an opportunity now. Of course, we do have Kraken impact popped there by Energy. Dongmin gonna fall now.
It's alright, they're just saving their ults. They knew they were gonna lose that fight no matter what, so why ult?
For Flyquest, they're able to get it done. Shroud-X throws a couple ultimates in, but I think they end up getting some value. They get big ultimate trades out of Flyquest. They also stall the point for quite a bit longer. Question is that, I mean, that was an unexpectedly easy retake for Flyquest. Can Shroud-X replicate that success without finding such an easy pickup? We'll see. Energy, can he replicate that success here on the Winter
Good
Soldier?
wall.
Finds a
Holy
group,
fuck.
himself with the wall.
55 plays 23 right now. Flyquest with a little bit of.
We need to win this map so badly or we're in big trouble. We are in the potential to get reverse swept. We hit no one with Groot ult.
Shroud-X might not have caught Flyquest as much as they would have liked, but Gaston doesn't fall. Vision is able to get some resets now and looking straight for the backline.
What the fuck?
Going to be a problem. It takes
He reset on the Wolverine twice.
Impact to deal with them. But Light eventually falls. Now, of course, we're going to pop down and work with these resets even further. Shroud-X, going to be a pretty even game once they get back in control.
Kill that guy. Kill that guy.
It's massive getting so many resets here on the Winter Soldier. And I mean, Flyquest, their formation just got completely cut to pieces there. Cooper had already popped the Strategist ultimate and lost 2 players in its duration. I mean, that's kind of unheard of in Marvel Rivals. Typically, those Strategist ultimates so powerful, but the focus fire, the repositioning out of Shroud-X, pulling them away from that Luna Snow allows them to get the picks, allows them to win the team fight decisively. And now Shroud-X are holding in a much more passive setup, looking to make no mistakes.
Okay, Sparkshot getting taken down. That's the Wolverine impact already, and Shroud-X will be happy to start the
Why was that Fidel ult so fucking late, bro? Oh no.
Flyquest are going to rue the fact that they don't have access to it presently. Doom looking to jump away. Bionic arm.
That was so troll. That was so troll.
On a copy of Loki. Scary now. Flyquest have to come back in. And they do have that prison that Spark Chief was holding onto. And the combo there with Energy definitely means there's a deadly prospect. In they dive, only one player got caught, but Vision was the one in the prison, and Energy can capitalize on that.
Meteor M over the top, that is blocked by the rune. Now Wolverine has a bit of time to work with, goes for that second life, gets executed though. Energy looking for more, looking to turn around his team's fortunes in this round. Shroud-X are down 1, looking for more pickups. Is Energy, gets the execution on them, but they're still getting saved by the Luna Snow ultimate for now. Seems to be enough for Flyquest, though, to just get it over the line, to get this flip, and have a chance to win the first round. But hold on, Vision wants to trade it right back.
Oh, whoa, the combo from Energy, that was nicely handled there. Doomed, I think, is going to pull up short there as Cooper unloads a bunch of those kills and outputs Flyquest at least back in a stronger position, up to 60%. Light has that ultimate ready. Zealous also ready to copy Lunar Snow. So obviously that low-key impact is going to be felt, whereas Shroud-X don't quite have a big strategist ultimate to lean on right now. And they probably need to wait on this Kraken impact.
Yeah, my team needs to wait till 99. They just need to build and hope they win this map.
Build up that Luna Snow ultimate. On the other hand, there's so much risk of getting your Vanguards pulled in, of getting pulled out of position. Both Wolverines scout each other out, but Light has so much more support from his squad in this position.
Light here, holding on to that ultimate, sees Dongmin out of position, maybe a little bit low. Looking to maybe wrap around here. Feral leap someone into his own backline. There it is. Connection though wasn't quite there. Light though happen to find out in the front.
Wow.
Doomed almost has that regenerative healing factor back online. Another 10 seconds and they have a second life to work with.
That was big. It forced them to use the support ult.
Shroud-X holding on, but both teams
That was so sick.
What?
That was so sick. Oh my god. They Meteor M'd and held their Wolverine ult to throw it at the same exact time. That was so cool.
From Flyquest.
That was so cool.
Smashing them to pieces.
Well played. Oh my god.
So far in this series, but now they're down one round on Hell's Heaven. Backs against the wall here. And Flyquest forcing a game 5 here would be massive for them. It would also put Shroud-X in the unfortunate position of being up against a potential second reverse sweep in a row in Fight Night. And that's got to weigh on your mental here for Shroud-X. I know these are experienced professional players. I know that they're mentally resilient, but the reverse sweep, it always bites.
It's brutal. I mean, having to run into it in 2 consecutive RFN games or series would feel even worse. Still, Shroud-X get off to a great start in that last round. They're ahead for most of it. Just an unfortunate timing there that even though Fidel has that Fate of Both Worlds, it is absolutely burst through by Flyquest. This will be Doom getting out of spawn a little bit faster. Likely a switch back for Fidel.
Classic team up.
Yep,
Throw
him in there.
Wolverine for the rollout. And Shroud-X does have a pretty significant ultimate advantage. Coming into this round, Flyquest dumped 5 ultimates almost exactly the same time. So they're coming into this round a little bit close to the dance floor, but nothing else even remotely close to coming in play. So this should be a relatively easy opening for Shroud-X. They should be in a position to come in and win this round.
It's a good advantage, at least, to leverage early on in the round for Shroud-X. However, it's really about outlasting in that last team standing. Once the timer does tick down, Dungmin here, just playing around these walls. Impunity is putting up. It's a little awkward for Flyquest to navigate these. They do send Light in. Well, Gascon would have been a target for that Meteor M, but Light will have to do. Vision blows him up, and
doesn't even matter. None of that matters.
So much so that that Meteor M looks superfluous.
I mean, it's cool, but
yeah, they definitely use some more.
They use 3 fucking ults for nothing. 3.
Their own 4.
Four ults.
Had, right? Like you had those
they used 4 ults.
You're in position.
That's so bad. This is so bad.
Really hard for Flyquest to retake. I mean, I'm thinking back to that last round when Shroud-X kind of gave up a free retake. This should be the hardest moment for a team, is to come back into the point, to have no position on the
They really wanted to win it, so fuck it.
Fight from there. Flyquest did it last time off the back of a nice trade from Energy's Winter Soldier, but I think Shroud-X are being a little bit more cautious with their positioning now.
He's doomed. I would have gone for Gastelum there. I see a low health Magneto, and I'm a Wolverine, and I'm probably taking that way in. Doom there gets caught out though.
What?
Well, we love
That's so lucky that we forced their hands. That's so lucky we forced their fucking ult hands. Yo! Oh, we need a bit of luck on our side. We need a little bit of luck.
Kraken impact now being employed by Energy. Vision will have that available in just a second, but likely will want to wait on it a little bit longer.
We haven't done a single combo, which is
over the top. Vision taken down.
No way. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was clean.
Going for the 6K. Gotta find absolutely everybody here. 70% of the board though for Shroud-X.
Oh my god, that was probably the cleanest. That was probably the cleanest set of Bucky ults I've ever seen. That was sick.
So pivotal, right? Like, even if you're not finding the kill off that immediate Wolverine dive, you're forcing so many critical resources onto one player just to keep them.
Would have been nice if we got that bitch to like 90%. 71's a little low. She's a little low.
Let's see if he can replicate some of that success with the Kraken impact. No defensive ultimates available for Flyquest. That Meteor M could be something here. But of course, Kraken Impact is going to be able to go through.
Oh, they got light. Carved him out of the mix by the looks of things. Vision, I think, hoped for a bionic arm just to catch him, but that was a little too speculative, perhaps. Rejuvenation domain is
He has to all.
for Flyquest. A big cooldown off the table, and here comes that Meteor M.
Yeah, he had to.
Shielded off mostly there by Dongmin, and there's Doom getting rid of Spark Chief. Perfect looks for Shroud. This should help them now.
They shot. Holy shit, nice shot.
And so far, this map has just been the story of ultimates, right? Each team has come back with ultimate advantage and kind of crushed the other. But
We got big
Shroud-X,
ults.
not only
Actually, we have a potential win here with our
Got to
ults.
get it done here. This is coming up on last fight. Shroud-X would love to finish this series off here, force a decisive third round, and end the series. Don't go to that game 5.
If we use these ults well, we will win this map.
Shroud-X based on your history in Fight Night.
Man, you also don't want to play your grand final already, right? You want a shorter series, ease into it a little bit, but maybe you don't want to deal with that level of fatigue. Oh, what a prison! It's beautiful for Impunity. He's going to be frozen up straight away, though. Doom was hoping to go in. There's a rejuvenation domain active, though, for Shroud-X, and there we go. Strips torn off of Flyquest. Losing energy early is bad, but Spark Chief to follow up is even worse.
Oh, Jesus. Fidel ult. No. Oh, that's the worst timing to get Wolverine ulted. He just got ult.
At least though, Fate of Birth World's active now.
Wait, that's a good kill. Wait, that's a good kill. Wait.
Zealous Cooper already having fallen.
Wait. The clutch.
Against the Kraken Impact now. There's
Uh-oh.
no answer. There's no counterplay. Here
Well.
comes Vision, putting the work here, but the damage is done and energy catches him
No,
out. They're in big
they
trouble.
got it.
Portal, though, gets Shroud-X back onto the
Ah,
game. Still,
fuck.
they've lost control. They flipped the point over towards Flyquest now, who are looking very healthy. And there's the Strangling Prison now at the ready. Zelos pops ultimate, but can't keep Gaskell alive somehow. Flyquest, even with the Fate of Both Worlds active, lose
Wait,
3
we're good.
players.
Never mind.
Shroud-X
We're good.
Coming back in with the TP. Looks like that was just what the doctor ordered. Flyquest now are out of
How did they win that so
Energy
easily? I don't
gets
understand.
TP there, and that is that. Shroud-X.
I don't get how they won that so easily.
Crucial round
I don't
one for them
understand.
here.
On to the Super Soldier Factory,
wait.
but it was hard fought, man.
Did Nuxter steal Loki or Groot? How did it be Groot ult? Oh my god, he did, didn't he? Oh, look at his damage. 13337. That's badass. Oh my god. That won them that fight. Nuxter stole Groot ult and they used Fidel to get into point. Nux stole Groot because Groot was way too far from his ult. And then they got him all stuck. Wow. That's impressive. That's an impressive play. I didn't even notice that. I thought our Groot ulted, and then I looked at the top, and I was like, how's he at 61%? That doesn't make any sense.
Those big ults.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, Wolverine is such a ridiculous combo with the Winter Soldier.
That's
Like, you set
actually
up people for
such a good
execution,
play.
and then Wolverine
It was
just, like,
so
pulls them
good
out.
that I didn't even notice it happened. I was sitting here stun-locked thinking, how the hell are they Groot ulted right now? And I was trying to process what happened. I don't think I've ever seen a Loki successfully steal a DPS ult in a pro game. That was sick. That was actually sick. I don't even think the casters noticed.
Where you go?
I don't even think the casters noticed.
Gastelum obviously starting off on that high.
I literally got Groot ulted early, yeah.
Being the only
That's
player bringing
insane.
ultimate from the previous round. Well, Doom actually has his developed now as well. Oh no, buddy, you can't be. Dios mío, that's brutal.
Why do we always fall off the map?
Yeah, it's a quick reset for Shroud-X. They're gonna
Every
be
single
trading
time
with
we
their
play, we
talents,
fall
their
off
legs
the
after that.
goddamn
Dude's
map.
Like, I lagged. Anybody?
Every
Anybody
single
relax?
time.
Look, it happens. It happens.
We fell off the map last time when Fidel was playing. This time with Doom. The other time it was Nuck. Nuck fell off the map as Loki on Shin Shibuya. Can we stop falling off the map?
For the next round. Like,
Please.
Reset, keep passive.
Quick reset. Quick reset.
Honestly, that's Giga Brain. Big fan of that, Doom. Love to see it. Okay, once again, start from the high ground here. Gastelum drops down. Of course, so much of this Magneto just AoE damage. Bit of a nuisance to walk in through. Doom wants to go in there. Has that passive pop now. Meteor M. Where's
Damn,
headed?
they didn't juice it at all, and he still died. All good. All good.
Canada came out. Nice follow up there for Gastelum. Important first pick here for Flyquest.
And Shroud-X, they're holding on for now. In very aggressive, copied Luna's no ultimate. for Flyquest,
Rename your
they're
team to
very
Gravity
deep in the
X.
spawn. This is a bit of a risky move, but it
Wait,
seems to be paying
actually
off
kind of
for
a cool name.
Down. Already down to
That
gas.
actually kind of goes hard.
Shroud-X
Oh!
turning around to fight this. I think they have to this close to their spawn, and somehow Doom finds two. A third from Impunity, and Flyquest have delved too deep there. Shroud-X was ready, even with a couple picks going against them this close to the spawn. They have to fight.
Yeah, they can't let them take this for free. They got to get ticks.
It's taking
No way.
and Cooper's actually okay. Gonna put the fate of both worlds here. This is gonna buy enough
Oh,
time.
that
They're gonna get
sucks.
back right. Also,
Worth it.
on the
Worth it.
Strange. He's on the.
Okay, that one was intentional.
All
I
right,
think.
fair enough. Okay, he must have played Jeff at that point. Doctor Strange.
Dongman.
Triple
Dongman.
Vanguard, maybe even just a portal to try and get him back into the engagement. Quick with Flyquest.
He tried to hook the Magneto off. I love the attempt from Energy. I love it. That's actually such a good try. Seriously, that's a good try.
Doesn't have any resets though on the ultimate.
This is 3 falls off the map. I love it.
You should be just fine.
They're gonna get to 99, dude. This sucks a lot. This actually sucks a lot. Yes, go hook. 3, 2, 1.
Trying to hook somebody off the map. Has seen the threat that the death pit poses more than once in this round. And Shroud-X now trying to hold on, trying to win without ulting, but they have to deploy both the Lucio and the
Oh.
no!
Yo, what is happening in this game?
Lights back, baby, and he's causing problems. Switching over towards the signature Spider-Man now to try and get Flyquest the dub when it's needed.
Doomed. I am Agamotto doomed.
So no big healing here for Shroud-X.
Oh, it was so good. Kind of, not really.
All
good.
You ain't gonna get any of them low to give you resets.
Ooh.
Here's Dongmin with that meteor.
Fucking finally, we're winning.
Cooper didn't know what hit him. Hits that from the 3-point line, folks. Shroud-X, though, need to keep his overtime going. They need themselves a flip here. Keeping Dongmin alive is a crucial part of that, but
These kind of fights are so fun in Marvel Rivals to be a part of. They're so fun to be a part of these scrappy fights. It's so much fun, dude. That was like a whole 2 minutes, felt like.
The triple Vanguard setup with Doomed coming back on the Strange in that long, drawn-out fight. Light, though, back over to the Wolverine.
Come on, boys, lock the fuck in. Don't let this go to a third or last map.
Light has his work cut out for him, has a big opportunity to snowball this round out of control, but these fights can go very long with the Loki copied Luna Snow. I mean, it's just so much healing throughput. Flyquest already gonna rip the copy.
What?
Okay, just I guess maybe they're worried. Nuck may be worried about getting picked off
Nuckster?
randomly at the start of the fight.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they're trying
No.
to prison, right? That would be pretty bad to deal with. But Impunity goes down.
Oh,
Anyway.
no.
As expected, does get a copy of that ultimate, but like we said, proximity is king when it comes to Luna Snow, and Light denies the opportunity for Impunity to be healed up. That's massive. Also, ultimate available now for Light. Ready to make use of that surely as he goes in after. Dude, there is the slam from the top row. Dongmin is taken down. Flip back here for Flyquest, back in control. Doom returns to the fray here now, but without Dongmin, there's a lot of work to do. Fidel is at least able to get that Fate of Both Worlds active now, and Doom is in the thick of things. Regenerative healing factor does get popped at about the right time, if I'm honest with you. The Flyquest has Lunar Ultimate of their own. They pop it here, Jake.
JJ.
Gonna fall down as Spark.
We need to play Hella. We're not banning Hella.
Baby. Oh yeah.
Not banning Hella. We're not doing that.
It just had to
They
be,
tried,
it
though.
had
They
to
tried.
be Shroud-X facing a reverse sweep one more time back.
I
to
don't-
back here in Fight Night.
I don't think they realize that Energy isn't as big of a problem as Hella as they think. He is not worth banning Hella against. He's good, but he's not that good. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, he's 16 years old, okay? You just got to break his mental, you know? And then you're good. It's all good. You break his mental. I mean, he did just get MVP, which is probably really good for his mental, but that's fine.
Man, it's close. Puckett, this is too close to call. Like we talked about, it's why the game became so ultimate economy driven. It's great to see these two teams throw down, but I hope the winner saves some energy for a 100 Thieves that are going to be furious about last week.
Save some energy. I see what we did there. As Energy's unofficial agent, I agree with you, Mitch, and I think he's definitely our player to watch moving forward. But we're going to a game 5. Shroud-X is not going to allow this to happen twice. Why did they bring up another game 5? Well, we're not at 1,000 viewers yet. You need to tell
Exactly. Shroud needs
we are not starting the grand final until we are into at least 4 figures.
Milk it, boys. Milk it. Milk the content. My team's losing on purpose. They're losing on purpose.
Answer even on domination. This is where I was most worried for him, Jake.
Yeah, and I mean, this was the strongest game mode. There's a reason you picked this map as Shroud-X. I think there's wisdom to it. However, Now there's a real question. Do you continue prioritizing that Hella ban?
No.
Is the Wolverine enough of a
No.
problem? I mean, this introduces a real awkwardness to the comp. I mean, Vision, I think, did just fine on the Winter Soldier, but Doomed has been your consistent Winter Soldier player. He was the guy who's putting up those huge numbers, map 1, map 2. I mean, I think Vision is solid on it, but overall, the team doesn't look as comfortable in this matchup. There's a reason Shroud-X is constantly banning the Wolverine. They don't typically play this.
I can just watch again and again and again.
I mean,
The battle's going back and forth. The Winter Soldier survives. That's the energy you are dealing with tonight, Shroud.
This was so cool, dude. That combo was so sick. Wait, they threw a Bucky ult in there too? That's crazy. They hit everything.
Is it even going to be that viable, knowing the remainder of the map pool here, Uber?
It's not even the viability of it, but I think that the Wolverine battle is too close to.
They're not going to highlight the Nuxter Loki steal, are they? Because that shit was sick.
And Light delivered us a great game. They're both at a pretty similar level. I do think that, you know, obviously that Wolverine Winter Soldier combination can cut through even some of the most powerful.
This was such a clean set of ults. So clean.
Strategize around, but if it happens to come up that
It's just all Bucky, dude.
Just drawn a straight flush on the river in Marvel Rival terms. So that's you know what you're looking for here. But I don't know if Wolverine being let through is going to end up being that definitive or that deterministic, because both teams can take advantage of that and maintain.
There it is, the Nuxter steal.
Jake, as we move
that play
forward
was
in
so
this
good.
series, what's North America best at? There's a bit of an argument in the chat. EU, NA, who's better right now?
NA has better
Everyone's
teams.
hankering
EU
for
has one team.
international land in
That's
Marvel
good,
Rivals
really
right now.
good.
I mean, the competition across the pond is always fierce, pretty much in every esport. But I think in Marvel Rivals that they've been a lot of tournaments. We've had a lot of opportunities to see who's the best in NA, who's the best in EU. I mean, right now it's pretty definitive, right? It's VP over in EU, it's 100 Thieves in NA. Our current champions here in Fight Night, but also having a lot of success for both those teams in the Marvel Rivals Invitational and the Marvel Rivals Championship. But that's the natural question, is you want to see who's the best of the best, right? You don't want to have two champions, but that's kind of the world we have to live in until we can put together a LAN. So like you said, Bucket, tell your friends, get them here. Eventually we will get there.
Yeah. We'll get to a grand final. We are just 220 viewers away. So let them know right now. Uber, thoughts going into this game 5. We bought our players an extra moment. It's time to rock out.
Yeah, again, you know, it was so interesting, I think, to see the you know, triple Vanguard look come out from these sides. But I think that if you're either team, I think if you're Flyquest, you won that map, you're not truly convinced that you have the edge in this comp. Some things broke the right way, I feel. I think there's
Shin Shibuya. We're actually pretty good at this map.
Catch with the Groot,
I think it's a good choice.
To, you know, catch with that Wolverine. Shin Shibuya to end the game. Again, a map that can feel really grindy and is.
It's another map that's getting removed from the game. Shin Shibuya. Royal Palace is the first map, and Shin Shibuya is the last map. That's funny. Both maps are getting removed. Bye-bye.
What I will say is I love this pick from Shroud-X, actually, because I think what this pick does is it mitigates some of the importance of Wolverine without necessarily first banning him. I think you're probably going to pick this first ban Hela once again, because of course Hela is ridiculously impactful here. I mean, I think giving energy Hela would be a mistake here in a decisive game 5 with the performance he's put on some of those previous maps.
Energy's just okay.
Wolverine,
he's all right. He's not that sick.
Maps, frankly, just very long range, very hard to get to that melee distance and actually pull somebody back to your team. Offense, defense, it's just a little awkward here on Shin Shibuya. So this is a way, I think, for Shroud-X to use the map pick to put the game back in their favor. You can still ban the Hela, but
I can't unsee the Fortnite font. Well, Fortnite font is just comic book font, you know? So
proxy ban for Wolverine with the map pick.
I think you got a lot of value with the Rocket Raccoon ban earlier as well. Doom pops off with that Winter Soldier, but if you remove that infinite ammo, can't do nearly as much burst when you're trying to get through some of these choke points. Uber, we're going into the game. We've got our bans and protects. Real quick, while we have a moment, what has been your favorite part of Rivals Fight Night, the community ran, operated, and casted production?
My favorite part of it, honestly, how quickly people got around the brand. You know, like day one, we were popping off. We had co-streams going on. Everyone was like really bought in and getting involved with it. I think that for us, like, feels amazing. It's great to see people realize what we're trying to do, spin up a scene and have a great time. So yeah, I just think our connection with the community is kind of unmatched here. We kind of can break the fourth wall so much with this show and have a bunch of fun, and Puckett can drop an F-bomb in the first 3 seconds of the show. So you know, we're living the dream, man.
But we edited that out. That didn't happen.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
We fixed that in post.
There was a reshoot. Uber. There was a reshoot.
Flash myself again, sorry.
Yeah, nothing happened. If you missed the show earlier, definitely don't go to our YouTube channel and check out Rivals Fight Night and the episode, because we upload them as soon as we're complete. Speaking of complete, we are now up to 10,000 viewers over on Shroud Stream. Welcome in, everybody. This is Rivals Fight Night, and we're waiting on your team to play.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm just calling him out like that. Calling him out.
What the fuck?
He's got
in the production channel. Where they at? We're going to a game 5. I know we took a break already after game 2. What's happening?
We gotta get the CEO to
Bro.
whip on him. Get him in the lobby.
Bro, my team's got small bladders, man.
Perfect one. Because
They
I
got
think
small-ass
this
bladders.
allows you to continue to basically
Okay?
run the same bands as
They gotta
last night
pee.
and potentially not match the Wolverine. Potentially bring out whether it's like the Namor, the Winter Soldier. You know, I think they can get there and in a more comfortable way where you can put Doom back on the Winter Soldier. Vision has been great on things like the Namor in games previous. I have to see though. Ban Protect, maybe they have a different vision.
Yeah,
this game.
they do this once a week. They do this every Thursday, and every Wednesday they do Deadlock, and every Thursday they do Rivals, and it's for $1,000 is the prize pool. It's just 3 teams. It's the team that won last week, and then contenders.
Thieves.
So far, 100 Thieves is just racking in $1,000 each week.
Has opened the door.
It may as well be their salary.
Drop a 40 bomb. You guys just wait. Hella coming in.
Almost certainly. I mean, I feel like Flyquest is very obvious to protect Hela here. I mean,
Oof.
ban. Yeah, they can ban with
Get
Oof.
rid of Doom's best. You don't even need to remove the rocket. Put your Hela in. And then get rid of Luna at the end. Reduce the Namor damage, and you win the game. Sorry, Shroud-X, you lost the fight from the Wolverine ban.
Adam Warlock protect here to force a Star-Lord ban, I wonder.
Yeah.
That's
Warlock's-
Oh.
I mean,
He ain't
yeah, I
scary.
think they just don't. I think they just want to guarantee the Hela in.
Yeah. It's the only other option, I think. Shroud-X have banned Hela, so Namor.
Oh, Luna protect. I didn't see that.
We're playing
coming.
Guardians.
All right.
We're gonna play
That's also
Guardians.
another rocket
This
band's
might
coming.
Never
also
mind.
be more
We're not
than
playing Guardians. I take that back.
Instead of a Rocket Raccoon 1, which is fine because.
All right,
the
fine.
results
Bug
of the
it.
Game, I think you have to ban Namor here, right?
Yeah, that's the move. Respect them.
All right, ban Doc Strange again, Flyquest. I dare you. Ban Doc Strange.
You won't.
You could also think about a
You won't.
root ban. Maybe you don't want to do that. It throws a lot of chaos into the game.
Yeah.
It is just the
It's
Namor
the Namor.
dealing with the team up. Makes sense.
Square up. Square up, know each other's strengths, minimize the
Oh boy.
damage.
All right.
Let's see what is left
Lock in.
over. FlyQuest started down 2. They were clean victories, by the way, from Shroud-X in games 1 and 2. Since then, it's been my boy Energy and FlyQuest on the return to Shin Shibuya. We've gone the distance. Another reverse sweep in the making on the mic. We got Uber and Jake.
Okay, so Hela is available. We have Namor obviously taken off the table, and so is Winter Soldier. Obviously, you can still go for the Star-Lord approach here.
Oh, Star-Lord ban. Star-Lord ban.
Oh, Star-Lord is
from,
banned. Excuse me.
So there's a lot of duelists off the table. It's what, 4 duelist bans? Pretty wild.
I mean, you have to play Psylocke here, right? It's got to be Psylocke Hela. I don't think there's like a deep enough pool of other duelists to take. You don't take Magic here, that's for sure. Storm is just not good on Shin Shibuya. Some teams have gone.
Storm's just terrible. Storm's not good ever.
Tried to abuse the team up a little bit with the Rocket Raccoon. Last week, Shikigami did it. 50 kills. I think it was like a 50 kill Punisher game we ended up getting from them.
Why haven't they tried the res comp again? They were practicing it. Flyquest is really good at the res comp.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's
I'm not
why.
the biggest fan of the Psylocke.
That's all.
I just think the ulti is too counterable by the Loki and the immortality runes, and just in general, you know, you can get peeled. I actually think Shroud-X have the right look
Wait.
here. It's gonna be Vision on the
Interesting.
Warlock, not for the team up, just playing for the damage, playing for the raw poke.
Huh.
And you know, honestly,
I like
it
this.
kind
I
of
like
be a
this.
A little mini Hela on this Adam Warlock, taking the duel to Energy. So Energy has a bit of 2v1 in the sniper matchup. Oh my, look at these headshots from Doom.
Yeah, this is scary. Doom, they're going to lose that little staging gun they had earlier on.
Beautiful.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, White just. I don't think that Psylocke is essentially inherently advantaged against the Hela. Also, you have the Hela and Loki duo that you can sort of abuse, but crucially, that extra healing, right? Triple strategist here for Shroud-X.
And Doom is super aggressive there, taking the top control position. Venom jumps on him. He's going to be forced back.
That sucks.
But Venom himself now under
That
a lot
actually
of pressure,
sucks.
under free fire zone here coming in from the top. Doom
Healing.
recognize
So
the
good.
enemy. He's playing so aggressively here. He's in the thick of
Losing
the
that height really blows.
Yeah, and that's why the healing's been excellent here to basically facilitate for this kind of game style. Doomed here. Got to be a bit of a nuisance now. Putting good damage down, but they've just lost impunity. Shroud-X now able to move back into the open, and Doomed will have
Save
to pull
him!
away. Won't make it back to safety.
Ah, that's not a good start.
That's
That's not a
Shroud-X
good
are really in
start.
position to sort of springboard off this. They can only use it to disengage.
No, I mean, the downside of the Shroud-X comp, I think, is once you lose your Hela, you just have no teeth, right? Like, all of the threat comes from this Hela. Adam Warlock helps a bit. You know, the Vanguards are not bad, but you really need Doomed. I mean, he is the glass cannon in this comp, the one who's being enabled. Flyquest, it's a masterful retake. They're able to reset the position. Only one tick went against them there, and almost 2 minutes off the clock.
Okay, here's that Strangling Prison, but they're going to be protected by a Bulwark for now. Dupe, of course, the Hela ultimate, and here comes Spark Chief, wants to come forward. Strangling Prison is going to use. Then the follow-up is beautiful. Gaslin with a Meteor M.
Oh, boy.
There's always something to combo with Strangling Prison, as we've learned. A lot of AoE abilities. Meteor M is a pretty good one for that burst damage.
Yeah, it's huge because it cleaves through that Strategist ultimate from Shroud-X, denies them the chance to survive through it. Vision wasn't able to get the mass res. Doomed over to the Psylocke, and Vision back to the Hela. Okay, so it's another swap up. And this is also a triple Vanguard setup for Flyquest. Without Wolverine in the lobby, could be potentially a little bit difficult to counter.
Feast of the Abyss available here for Light. It's going to get them serious sticking power on this backline. Especially if you want to try and deal with the Loki, slippery as they are, or look for the Lunar Snow, which is the more likely of the option, or the Hela. Whatever you can do to try and dive. Up above goes Doomed there. They haven't quite built their Dance of the Butterfly yet, so they're just going to poke here with that Psionic Crossbow for a time. Flyquest need to wait the next move here. Light goes in, stunned up briefly, and he's already forced out the Rejuvenation Domain now. That's pretty big. Now we're going to have another copied ultimate here.
We did get one tick,
Obviously,
which is pretty big.
Going to be the options. Dongmin now overlooks the situation and has a Meteor M to work with.
Oh, and they're able to nuke through with the help of Light in that ultimate. Able to pop through the dance floor onto Vision. Now Doomed in the backline, but with 2 players down, so difficult to come back into this fight. Shroud-X finds one, though. They're making this interesting. Doomed could come in with the Dance of the Butterfly, but there's so few players around. May just elect to stay alive, stay behind on the enemy backline. And no, he gets found out, gets cleaned up as well. And honestly, this is falling apart here for Shroud-X. Flyquest has the firm momentum, the firm control of this series. They want to be the team to take on 100 Thieves in that money match.
I think the moment that Vision died to that Feast of the Abyss during the Lunar Snow ultimate was when Shroud-X lost this series. I don't know how you're supposed to come back from this. You got a Goddess of Death to work with now, in fairness. Dance of the Butterfly that would ultimately be counted out by a healing ultimate. As energy
What's happening?
Right on down. Of course, we have Loki copying the Strategist ultimates. Energy, though, has fallen. Vision is able to open this fight up well. Spark Chief's buying time, as is Gascon, but they are so low. And Cooper, oh, Cooper can't get there. Flyquest needed that healing, but now they've lost 2 out of the 3 Vanguards they brought into the fight.
Just ult, Zoom, just ult.
There's just
no
damage here for Flyquest.
They don't need it. Wait, really?
The
Okay.
only duelist on the field, and so Shroud-X, they're going to keep going.
Yeah, they should be able to get the Cab Groot, continuing to contest, but
Just ult Doom. Thank you. Oh my god.
Deal with the Vanguards last.
Not worth the risk, bro.
Dance of the Butterfly on the point. Shroud-X forcing the double duel.
Not worth the risk. He was holding it because they should have won that fight without it. They should have won that fight without it, but
it's gonna roll here. Shroud-X still have a lot to
he
work
definitely
through,
didn't
though,
like he
on
didn't
this
want to
second
do
point.
it for sure.
Courtesy of Light will keep the Venom here close to an ultimate. I do think the triple Vanguard is a little bit weaker here on this second point. So open, so long range for those duelists to do work.
Vision backed up a little bit here. Forced to get out. Gasman pressuring. Nice job. Mag Cannon will secure that elimination now. It's going to make it harder for Shroud-X to push up. But they are still on the move. They still managed to get their last checkpoint. They've managed to elongate the game further, but only 2 minutes to work with. Spark Chief has got to be thinking about a Strangling Prison here. Many of those walls coming up. Impunity apparently went for a prison of their own there, but it's unclear to see if it had much impact. Feast of the Abyss went in.
No. Well, he didn't ult anything.
Actually doesn't have enough health to get away.
Ends up being a good fight. I think that pickoff from Doomed onto the enemy Loki was actually crucial, that fight, right? Like, in shutting down the Loki, you remove a lot of the potential to save people with that mortality room, a lot of the healing throughput in this comp for Flyquest. Light is going to go back over to the Psylocke, also valuing that mobility.
This is really good. We're getting a big walk
point.
right now. This is really good.
If they can get a good fight here, if they can cap this second point pretty quickly, they've kind of recovered any disadvantage in the map.
Spark Chief from the high ground still hanging on. Shroud-X.
Which support ult is first?
Smarting after having lost that Groot ultimate, but it doesn't seem to matter. Energy going to get
Ours.
taken down by the Hela, and in comes Fidel. Good place to be. This time able to get excellent coverage with that Fate of Both Worlds. Meteor M comes in, but of course with Doctor Strange in the game, it's really hard to get value out of that ultimate. And it's going to be shielded off, or at least the threat of the shield forces Gasplin to send it wide. Light go out of the picture. Vision's found his second pick off on Duelists in this fight alone, carrying this team.
Well done.
In the last couple of moments. Agamotto comes in, catching out a spark cheek, but at this point, Shroud-X have essentially won the fight already.
And the stall is massive from Flyquest, but still, so many times Shroud-X are able to get the focus fire down, able to kill.
Well done. Well done.
Ultimates, even the copied Luna Snow.
Both Doomed and Vision flanks together, double DPS flank. So that I actually like that a lot. So they had the support ults. Basically, it was a support ult rotation. One support ult happens, the next one happens. That was going to happen no matter what. So Vision and Doom just said, fuck it. We'll just walk around. We'll flank as double DPS and try to cut somebody off that might not be in the ult. And it actually worked really well. That was sick. I've never seen that before. It was cool. It was like an audible. Just someone called that and it worked.
Flyquest threw everything into that last fight. They were desperate trying to hold on. They know how hard it is to cap third here. That does, though, give a bit of an advantage to Shroud-X momentarily. See if Vision wants to get active with that ultimate early. Doomed taking the fight to light on the flank now. And the card has been rolling forward this whole time. Flyquest aren't really able to get any kind of a stoppage.
Spark Chief here. Trying to find a way to get in here. An opportunity. Okay, so does throw down that prison, but the follow-up is what's not there. If it
No.
Supportive ultimate, but
no, that's such a bad death.
Exactly
There's a lot of time, though, so it's not
taking down a Luna Snow in the middle of
that bad.
Still, Shroud-X happen to have another Fate of Both Worlds, which they've made use of here, but now they're running out of healing. Vision has to dash away here from this Dance of the Butterfly, and Light has done his job. He's cleared the field now for Flyquest to have a defensive hold.
Double strategist ultimate here for Flyquest. First, it's the copied dance floor. Shroud-X wisely biding their time. They have 25 seconds. They don't really need to fight into this. And so I think Flyquest, yeah, they realize they're not going to get value out of
the fuck was that ult? They already popped it beforehand. It was Loki.
With the Strangling Prison, it's
they had to do it.
Energy. He's been the hero for Flyquest all along in this reverse sweep, but Shroud-X shut him down.
Still, where do Shroud-X get through?
Nice
Light
kill.
Vision,
Doom, clean him up. Doom, clean him up now. Doom, now. Do the Doom thing. That works too. W. W, we fucking got to the... Oh, he canceled it. They're still going to make it, though. Probably.
Changes the dynamic here. So close to the end of the map of Shroud-X after being almost stopped in their tracks.
What a fucking comeback, boys.
To turn this into a
oh my god, they lost like 3-4 fights in a row and walked that bitch all the way to the end, didn't lose a single fight. They lost like 4 fights at the beginning and then they lost nothing, absolutely nothing. They're winning this map. This map is over. We're facing 100 Thieves again in the finals right fucking now. This map's done. It's done. It's done.
The series Energy has had so far today. And yet, it's Vision coming out on top time and time again in the duel on the back half of this map. And that's an offense that, you know, you'd struggle to beat here for Flyquest. Full capping Shin Shibuya is a rare occurrence.
Yeah, it's so hard to get to the end of this map. I mean, multiple of those stretches towards or in front of the checkpoints are really difficult to take. I mean, God, we often see teams get stopped in their tracks at the very first hurdle. To Shroud-X, I mean, I'm going to quote myself. I said, well, it looks like they lost the series right there and then, and I couldn't have been more wrong. They had so much more to play. I mean, in general, looking here, these teams still seem to be locked in, but Doomed cheekily getting an unreal amount of value with this Psylocke. A pick that we sort of said, we don't know if it's great here. Seems like it's really just the best of the rest after 4 duelists got banned out, but I mean,
Psylocke is really one of those situations.
Much more flashy.
You're like, well,
but also
I guess I'll play Psylocke because everything else is... There's 4 duelists that are banned.
Of Shroud-X to find
4 DPS are banned.
Even under the copied Luna Snow ultimate, the real Luna Snow ultimate, the Loki immortality rune. I mean, there's ridiculous strategist power. With no strategist ban, the Loki Luna Snow combo is just absurd. And just Shroud-X seems to be masterfully managing it. They're also continuing to play this Doctor Strange, valuing a little bit more of that shield and mobility. And to be fair, there is a lot of high ground on this map. And without Invisible Woman, maybe a little bit more consistent for somebody like Doctor Strange to find ult value.
So Flyquest are just going to jockey here a little bit. And they want to open the map up because Groot can be so punishing to walk into if he already has these walls set up. Right now, Impunity just wants to poke. Pretty liberal application of these walls here just to break up some lines of healing and block a little bit of damage here and there. It's about building up some of those important legendaries as quickly as you possibly can. Upstairs goes Energy. Keep an eye on that. Energy v Vision. Oh,
Uh-oh.
perfect. I mean, Energy hit the E
Uh-oh.
on the Vision, and then was able
Nice,
to
we
turn
got
that
trade,
into
we got trade, we got
nice
trade,
kill.
we got
Doom's
trade.
able to trade, so still a 5 versus 5 as the Psylocke from Doomed has been so sick.
Oh, Doomed is so confident to dash into that Psylocke a little bit too crazy there. Light.
Bro,
willing to
what are
take
we
that Doom,
doing?
Turns it right around. Now Shroud-X down 1 on the point. We'll see if they're able to hold on. Seems like the support's doing well, stabilizing things for the moment, strangling Prison. Forces the Immortality Rune out of Loki, but that's not much. Flyquest still happy to keep this brawl going on the point.
There's no follow-up. You can't break through the rejuvenation domain there if you're, you know, Shroud-X, so it just buys you a bit of time. But now Spark Chief is going to come back in one of those ultimates of his own. Flyquest also have 2 Fate of Both Worlds ready to go. Scary prospect. Shroud-X still will have the same, so we're just going to chill here for a sec while the healing comes out. I have Agamotto. Don't worry about it, though. Healing. Lots of it. Don't forget that. Vision gets caught out, though, so Energy's still able to cut through. Likely they were playing an off angle away from this Lunar Snow healing. And that's the second time that Vision has struggled there against Energy in the head-to-head. Here's the Dance of the Butterfly, but of course, Fate of Both Worlds is active, so let that one pass by. Light, though, might have a chance to come into the fight without any of those strategist ultimates and use this Dance of the Butterfly to great effect. Already, Impunity got brought down. Light
That's not
able to deal with
good.
them across the map, and here we go. This is a good Dance of the Butterfly, folks. Wait till the healing ultimates are gone and take yourself a 3K.
In the end,
That's
they
not
get
good.
it done. They get it over the line. I mean, that's a huge pick by both Light and Energy, finding openings,
That was,
finding opportunities
yep.
to break this. And despite Shroud-X having slightly better strategist ultimates a little bit later on the pops, they still go down. As you mentioned, that Dance of the Butterfly, too powerful as the final nail in the coffin. And onto the streets phase, where I think Hella becomes even more critical, even more crucial, harder for somebody
Doomed
like Psylocke
did
to
throw
get
a
too
little
much
bit.
done. Is gonna
He
be
threw
more
that one.
Frontline pressure hero now. It's up to the Hellas to find these picks.
Yeah, and to make
He knows
use
he
of
made a
the high
mistake
ground
for
in order to
sure.
do so, which means that the Hellas are most likely going to continue to have to duel each other over and over again. Nuck there found by Light.
No
Trying to put
way
pressure
they
and
don't
he
kill
forces
him.
a teleport to yet another
No
clone.
way.
Donovan is extra low right now. Flyquest doing very, very good with his frontline pressure. Like you talked about, these Psylocks have to participate in this part of the game here, like we're seeing from Doomed, until, of course, that invisibility is off cooldown. Then you have a chance to go in for an assassination. Spark Chief is trying to cut through this front line themselves as well. But again, for now, it's about maintaining a neutral game, putting good healing pressure down on Impunity. Here comes the Goddess of Death now. Remember, Flyquest do not have a Doctor Strange to block this up. They've got to respect the damage that comes in, and so it will be a Fate of Both Worlds activated to stave off this damage. Will it be enough for the Meteor Ember? We're about to find out. Vision goes down. Energy wins out another fight, and that Hella gap is expanding.
This is
Shroud-X
not
down
good.
2.
This
Feels
is
like their
not
only
good.
play is to delay the cart now, dying on the objective. Flyquest, work person does all this. Hold on. Dongmin rips the ulti. Doctor Strange, I have Agamotto, does shut down Energy, who's been a key player for Flyquest, and somehow Shroud-X, they're bringing this one back. This is ridiculous.
Well,
they were down 2 to start the fight.
Well,
Nuck, though. That
are
is
we?
scary.
We're stalling.
Right
Well,
up against
we're not
the
bringing it back, but we are
Cleaning
stalling.
him up pretty easily. Flyquest looks like they're at least poised to get through the streets phase with extra time.
Wait,
left, which
whoa,
means
whoa,
that
whoa, whoa,
Raptor
whoa, whoa,
plays
wait,
the
wait,
next
wait,
thing
wait,
off
wait,
the
wait,
table.
wait.
Light
Wait,
does
wait,
have
wait,
to
wait,
respect
wait,
it
wait,
when
wait,
he
we're
comes
actually
to
bringing
the
it back.
Dance of the Butterfly. Will
Wait,
have to
wait,
go
wait,
full
wait,
to
what the
Vision.
fuck happened?
What a big stop this would be if they're able to survive
Oh
the
my
later part of the fight.
God.
Doom gets back to safety. And the
Bro,
defenders
what?
are going to stand tall.
Dongmin just has a pair of brass balls. Ridiculous to go for the clutch with such a critical ultimate as the Eye of Agamotto.
Yo, don't be
He
talking
gets
about
it
my
done.
players'
It pays
balls,
huge dividends
okay,
now for Shroud-X, who have
casters?
the opportunity to
Please.
reassert control over this part of the map. Flyquest have a long walk up to take the team fight. Doomed holding the flank. Energy's angered. He wants to find something, wants to get an opener. But there's so much confidence from these Shroud-X Vanguards.
I don't know how he won that.
Shiny
I-
brass balls, I'm told.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
Okay,
continue.
polished. Yes, I mean, take time to polish your balls, folks. No point having brass balls if they're not shiny. Fair enough. Impunity got to be caught in the middle here. Rejuvenation Domain is going to buy some time to heal.
Nice
Back up, and
fucking
Impunity now- Oh, my
ult.
goodness, that's a nice one. Beautifully done. Energy got caught out by that one.
Oh, no.
Struggling Prison catches on
We
to
lost
three,
our
and
Hella.
Flyquest still wanna
Our
apply some
damage is
pressure,
gone.
though. Going in with the
Our
favourite
damage
wells.
is gone, but that's
Impunity
okay. We have
seems to be
big
completely
stall
on board.
potential. That's it. We're just
Providing that
wasting
same level of
time.
healing for
We waste time
Shroud-X.
here. We have another fight when it gets to the end. As long as they stall for like a minute, bro, they are chilling. It doesn't even matter if we lose this fight. We just need to take a minute off the clock.
Shroud-X relatively early pop from Fidel here on the Fate of Both Worlds. The support ult's gonna be running low very soon. Eye of Agamotto could come down, but Flyquest have big ultimates to deploy. Hold on, Light got stunned out of Dance of the Butterfly by Vision. Massive pickup does go down though, traded by Energy. Now it's just Dongmin has to find some huge value with this ultimate.
Doom goes over all into the backline and should be able to get away with this, and that was Cooper down.
It's a good kite back.
That's the
That's a really
Lunasaur
good
out
kite
of the game.
back.
Zelos now
Really
no
good
longer
kite
has
back.
access to that healing ultimate. So it's an awkward moment for the attackers here. They want to keep coming forward. But
I took the
Shroud-X,
card again.
They realize they have
Oh,
the
this is
advantage.
such
They
a
will
good
push back up to this
stall,
corner,
bro.
And now, there's 42
It's so
seconds left
good.
in this game.
Holy fuck.
I mean, this is
No.
reminiscent of Eye of Eclipse,
Nuckster.
though. Now, Energy
Nice.
Ball finds Nuck. Impunity over the top of the Strangling Prison, trying to find something, trying to get active. Vision forced into a relatively defensive pop here. The Goddess of Death still getting some damage down. Hold on some of these flankers. One kill would be huge
Wait, he
here.
killed him! No way! Luck is on our side, boys. Luck is on our side. Bird.
For energy out of the picture now. Vision trying to evade the medium.
Oh
ram,
my
and that
God,
useless
luck
thing
is
ground.
so on our side.
That's a stinker. Buddy.
Let's go.
Shroud-X able now to push up. Doom's able to find a couple of extra eliminations with 5 seconds left. Flyquest are in deep trouble. Spark Chief has switched over towards the Strange, but is there enough time to portal over towards the point? Here's that overtime. Light trying to keep the
Dogman,
dream
this is
alive,
your
trying to
moment.
keep it going. Spark Chief
Dogman.
does come down out of the portal now, but will be set upon all sides. And Dogman's holding onto an Eye of Agamotto, waiting for reinforcements to come before he stuns them all up. Vision is down though. Energy's able to find the first pick, and Flyquest the far
Dogman,
from
do
done.
it to him.
Spark Chief keeping the shield up. Here's the Eye of Agamotto onto
Great
3.
kill.
Big connection, and Zealous
Great
is
ults.
nuked instantly. Cooper comes out of the fate of both worlds though, and Doom does have that dance of the butterfly.
Good
active.
job.
Spark
We're going to the
Chief down,
finals.
Soon to follow. Doom looking for his next victim.
Beautiful.
Cooper is spotted at the
Beautiful,
fringes
beautiful,
of the
beautiful.
fight. It's Lunas though taken down, and this time Shroud-X avert the reverse sweep.
Oh,
Normally doesn't
dude.
like that twice in a row. They'll be getting.
If we would have gotten reverse swept back to back, I would have disbanded the team. No, but that would have sucked. Thank God.
Getting the salty run back,
Thank
but
God.
instead it's the Heartbreaker. Shroud-X, they hold on. They're gonna have that rematch. They're gonna have another shot, but this has been a long, hard-fought journey. They've got to be tired.
Let's go, Imp.
And they're going up against a juggernaut in that money match.
Oh man, that was a what a ridiculous game. Could I just say the Strange?
Look at
game
how
for
much
Spark
damage
Chief
Imp
there,
did.
he was not playing the whole time. Just the,
36,000
group
damage.
game, excuse me, for Spark Chief was pretty inspirational, but it's doomed on the Psylocke for me, Jake. That is the standout. 16 final hits. That is cracked. Just we were
My team's
wondering
looking
what
a little
Doom would
good,
do
no?
when they couldn't
Even when
play
they're
Hela,
bad, they're
when they were
good.
forced into
Just
that
want,
awkward,
I just want you guys to
you
know, next week, season 2, I have a really good feeling. I have a really good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
difference maker.
Yeah, Doom was really comfortable on the Psylocke. I also think it was really heads up for Dongmin to go back to the Strange. Magneto has come into the meta and has looked like the stronger Vanguard pairing with the Groot when you play these front-to-back styles. But I think largely that's because of Invisible
yeah,
Woman.
thank God.
So
Thank God the warm-up scrim is over. Like, thank God the warm-up scrim is over. You're so right. My team woke up 5 minutes before this match started. Their warm-up is over. They really needed that to go 5 maps. So thank you, Flyquest, for putting on a show